Liam, Shan, Jules, Bugsy, T-Paul, Hugh, hugging a cup. Good morning, how are you? What's up, Carby? What's up, G? Just call me G. Good morning. Hey, Xavier, Kid Rock. Sonia, welcome to the party. Welcome to Periscope, actually. Happy. Oh, yeah, it is Halloween. Oh, I should have put a Halloween thing in here. Oh, well. Oh, well. What's up, Sarah? So, I'm going to lose my star because I have Yes Lord in my bio. And Cali State of Mind mean like warm. What's up, RSK? And on top of that, I'm just afraid whether or not I'm going to lose my super broadcaster status. So, that's a thing. What have I learned? You can't you can't help the corrupted, but you can love everybody else. I guess maybe that's the best thing I learned. I didn't know this, and I definitely learned this, that there's a difference, that there are people that are corrupted. I used to believe there were only people that are hurt. And now I believe and know that there are people that are hurt and that can heal. I'm just tired. Oh, I'm just extremely tired. It's very cold. Losing my star? Probably. What's up, Mr. Frog? And, what's it called? Thanks for the super heart, dude. And, there are corrupt people on the planet. How can they take a star away? Because they just feel like it. Just like that. Because it's their platform. They can do what they want. There's people who won't broadcast for months and they keep their star. You think it's a coincidence that I'm going to lose mine? Good, how are you? Got an email saying I have 2 weeks. Because, and you know what it said? It said because I don't have 4 broadcast, or what did it say? Because I don't have 4 live broadcasts available. Go look at my replays. I got plenty more than 4. I will screenshot that freaking email. So it said because I don't have 4 replays up. I go, okay. I'm not worried. I don't care. 2 weeks for what? That's bull. I don't care. I'm thankful. You know why? Because it taught me a lesson. The lesson they were trying to teach me. That they can't be fixed. They taught me the lesson that they do not want help. I don't know, Jan Brady. What is it? How are you, Charlie? They've taught me that Periscope wants to be like a spinning ball of destruction, and they want to go down. They don't want to be saved. They don't want to last. They don't want to survive. They want to destroy themselves. That's what they taught me. Of a doomsday cult? Not that I'm aware of. I mean, if I ever become one, fill me in. Let me know. But, so, all of a sudden I'm a cult leader because I have Yes Lord in my bio. Like, you guys have seen me, like, for months, doing nothing religious. Like, at all. This interaction in real time app that others, despite their own stupidity. No, they don't. Not even close. Their numbers are extremely bloated. I'm sorry, but it's total bullshit. Fastest man in the world become a hockey goalie. I don't know. Social media platform you go to? Well, I'm already on Instagram and YouTube. I'm totally fine. Like, I get plenty more traffic to my Instagram than I do on Periscope. but they don't stick on Instagram because I don't really post. But as soon as I start posting, I'll be fine on Instagram. I've just been busy, and my life is boring, so, like, what am I going to post about right now? You cannot discriminate for religion. Well, welcome to the 21st century America, where everybody says they don't, and everybody does. Like, common sense. You know what I'm saying? Below your right eye, near your nose. Oh, just a little scratch. Born in New York. I like Jan Brady. Yeah, I know. You get persecuted for being a believer. You get persecuted for not being a believer. You get persecuted for being straight. You get persecuted for being gay. You get persecuted for being black. You get persecuted for being white. Everybody gets persecuted. But you know what they do? They throw this bull agenda out into the world, and they tell everybody that nobody is discriminated against. But you know what they do? They discriminate everybody against everybody. This is the world. This is the media. They discriminate against everyone. But you know what they do? They keep it just on the fringes, and when it's the most marketing appropriate to make money off of a certain agenda, then they persecute. They hold you on a string, and then they hang you whenever it's your time to make them money. Good morning, Billy. How are you? Whenever it's your turn to make them money, then they put you on a string. Then they put you on a rope. Read the Quran in schools, but not the Bible. This country is going to hell. Bro, here's the thing. I'm a Catholic. I'm not looking to get into the religion side of it. I totally get it. I get what you're saying. But I'm trying to prove a point that the whole system is corrupt it's against money. It's not just that I'm Catholic. It's not just against the religion. I want people to wake up to the fact that they want to pit us against each other. That's the freaking goal. They don't care what religion you are. They don't care if you're gay, straight, whatever. They don't care. You know what they care about? Making money. That's what they care about. If they can exploit you emotionally to get you to spend money in their direction, then you are a viable product. And that is not a freaking conspiracy. It's called marketing. Anybody that works in business is well aware of that. I am the guy that lives in the car. So I put it up there and I leave it at that. You know, I'm not here to talk conspiracy. I don't want to get into it. I love you guys. I love this app, believe it or not. I love everybody. But, like, I definitely, if there's one lesson that I've learned, is that there are no bad people, but there are hurt people and corrupt people. Corrupt, they're out to make money, like Facebook and other social media. But making money doesn't make it corrupt. That's the problem. Then puppets for our puppet masters. Yes, but no matter what we are, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm totally fine with being a puppet. You hear that? Yeah, I am totally fine with being a puppet. My problem is where the agendas are corrupt in a sense where they use us against each other. That's what bothers me. Because I just don't understand. Because I came in here trying to fix things, and they're well aware of what I do. And they're well aware of how good I am. Which is why they have been trying to low-key sideline me since I got on this app. Because they know that if they oust me in public or in any big way, people are going to pick up on what they've done to me. Do you realize that? Because I have been doing it the right way. And they know that if they just straight out oust me, then that's going to look terrible for them. They want things to be corrupt. That's what I've learned, is that I need to take a step back and stop trying to fix something that can't be fixed. That's the problem. The system has an ability to exploit people in a positive way, thrive on hate, but they're not bad people. They're corrupt. There's a difference. There is no good and bad. It's ambiguous and corrupt. That's how I see it anyway. That's been my experience. I don't believe in good people. I don't believe in bad people. I believe in people. I believe in people's ability to move forward in a good way or move forward in a bad way. But I don't think the people are good or bad. Can't fix people, though. No. But that's not the issue. Is this false entity, hi Nikki, this false entity, which is Periscope, right? All it is just a gathering of people. New World Order? No. For God's sake, guys, come on now. Can't fix it. Do what you gotta do. Don't think they'll ever claim to be good or bad. No, exactly. But I'm just saying it's the process. It's all about how it gets done that makes a difference. It's disappointing because they've had an incredible opportunity to make a huge difference in a good way and make a whole lot of money just that way. Like, you don't have to do bad things. You don't have to be corrupt to do well. What's up? You don't have to. I just don't understand why they choose to. I don't get it. It doesn't register for me. I don't understand. I don't understand. That's where I'm at right now. I'm at a total loss. I'm 100% confused. For the first time in my life, I have no idea what's going on. I genuinely, in my deepest part of my heart, except out there, it's okay, Nikki, as leader of the platform. Well, that's what I'm saying. There are good people out there, including myself, that they're silencing us instead of putting us out front. I'm willing, like, how many people on this app do you know that are willing to take all of the hits in return to help people? No joke. To move off this app. No, it's not. It's not. I will do my thing until I'm ousted. There are so many good ones out there, though, not just me. Since the beginning, they never listened to anybody besides those who kissed their butt. It's just, I can't be used. And that's why it bugs them. They choose the dark side. Well, I don't believe it's dark or light. I just think it's, you're stressed, it's not fit you. I think your smile every time this is fit you. Thanks, bro. Good friends in here. Yeah, same here. Next Tony Robbins. Well, I don't know about that, but Donald, what's up? Definitely not next Tony Robbins, but that's a big coffee. Yes, it is. How are you, Boa? Missed you. Missed you too. Yes. I can't get emotional in scope anymore. That can't happen. That literally can't happen. Commune with nature. I'm good. I'm here in nature. I'm good. I'm happy. Coming to Cali? Maybe. Favorite person to meet on Periscope in your travels? All you guys. All you guys are with me. When in the DMs when we talk. Where you living? I'm in my car. Because I guess it's all good. Thank you. It breaks my heart. It actually does. Because I was raised on this idea that everything, that everybody was decent. I know that sounds so stupid. Nothing for Halloween, Who do you enjoy watching? Everybody. I follow you. Watch this. I'll follow you guys, and whenever you go live, I love to come visit you. I don't care if you have 5 people in your broadcast. I don't care if you have 500. I just love to come and say hello, and I'm entertained. I'm happy to see you. Good beats, wow, but not on Periscope. Good beats evil, but not on Periscope. No, there's no, I just think that the whole fight that people are focused on is the wrong one. Full moon is coming, it's ruling your emotions. Oh, come on. Everybody's born with decency. Yeah. It's just I guess the longer I'm alive, the more that I learn people can be corrupt, and it's just so confusing. And Practical Jokers, yes, it's hilarious. Just so confusing for me. It's confusing. You guys are watching, this isn't a state of mind for me. I want you to understand, guys, I do come online, and I will show you my true emotions. I'll show you where I'm legitimately at, in my mind. And you will watch me kind of I don't want to say transform, but because that's a weird, not the right word. You will watch me kind of transition emotionally and, as we talk about these things. So, that's where I'm at right now. I guess it's finally sinking in just how messed up things are. And, that there really are people out there like that. And, I guess it's me losing my innocence. It's me turning into an adult. What do you do for a living? No, it's fine. I do social media. Cheering for Periscope president. It's all good. But, that's that. The world, I disagree that the world is evil. I think the moment that it's just these small mindsets, I think we're evolving as a species, and I think the moment that we try and cling to all these different ideas that are so detrimental and small, I think that's when we fall for it. That's when we start pitting ourselves against each other. Got the Pearson TV. Thank you. I think the second that we give in to these small ideas is the second we lose. That's just because then you can officially be directed in a different YouTube. Yeah. Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, yeah. Oh, Pittsburgh, yeah. Speak at churches. I would love to speak at churches. If anybody wants to have me speak at their church, please hit me up. I'd be more than happy to. I'd be honored. My trouble is getting in the front door. It really is. That's the first issue. It's convincing somebody to let me talk when I haven't given a speech yet. Should go to school and become a meteorologist. What? But I've been, what's it called? I've been trying to do a little more on YouTube, in directed, a directed type of thing. But I'm working on it. Yeah. And see, that's somebody whose heart is broken. That's what that is. When you see something like that, that's somebody whose heart has been broken by the world. And it's not a religious thing. Just their heart has been broken by people. He's hurting. Yeah. But the hard part for me is then recognizing there are also people that are corrupt. There are people that will come in and they will say that exact thing, but their heart is in a different place. One person is saying it out of a reaction and they're hurt, while the other one is malicious intent. They'll say the exact same thing, but totally different intent. And that's how I learned over the past few months the difference between somebody who's hurt and the difference between someone who's corrupt. Like some of the people who used to attack me or who still do attack me, right? Like I used to try and reach out to them and be like, so I don't really talk to them, but like I would reach out to them on my broadcast and I, try to make amends or like that they don't, hate me for no reason or blah, blah, blah. Because I thought they were hurt. I thought it was because they were hurt. I thought they were coming after me because they were upset. And in a way that was not intended maliciously. When you are stressed and angry, I fear you. No, bro. It's all good. Good morning, Nana. How are you? And then I learned that some of these people that's really just how they are. They're malicious. And I never believed in that before. I never understood that before. That was something I was totally naive to. And I think the reason is because I grew up with people like that. Welcome from Thailand. This is a joke. I figured. Because I grew up with people like that. Like my family was malicious. A lot of them. And they're good meaning, good people, right? But malicious intent. A lot of malicious intent. Just for selfish reasons. Rather, they wanted to do good, but their heart was just too poisoned with anger and whatever else. And I guess I wanted to make excuses for them. So I just said they're hurt. And then as I got out into the world and I saw other people and the way that they act, I learned that there are bad people. Not bad people, but there are hurt people and they're corrupt. What's up, Jazz? We're just talking about whatever. Tomorrow will take care of itself. Oh, absolutely. My internet often cut. Sorry, man. There were sometimes it caused most pain. It's all good. They're not family no more. I tell you, I never even knew my biological family. Like my biological family knows nothing about me. They know I exist, but like, that's it. They're like out there in the world trying to tell people about me, and I'm like, you don't even know me. Like you've never had a conversation with me in your life, and like they know nothing about me. I know for a fact that nobody that's ever been in my life talks to them, but apparently they have all the answers about me and who I am. I'm like, and the moment that's they're using your name. Exactly. Thank you. So, if I meet who control my internet, I absolutely kill him. They're using your name. You're 100% on point. Confident. I guess you turned out well. God is good. It's Jamie. How are you? Yeah, for me, it's you can't. What is that? You can't fix people, but you can help them. Absolutely. Yeah. What's up, Jasmine? Jasmine, if you'd like to be a part of our fam, you're more than welcome to. We are the most loving family on the internet. No, it's not a religious thing. I'm a Catholic, but I don't talk about it, but I'm losing my star because I'm a Catholic. No joke. Because I have it in my bio. I got an email from Periscope saying that I have 2 weeks before I lose my star because I don't have 4, what did it say? Because I don't have 4 live broadcasts. I don't have 4 replays up. Guys, go look at how many replays are in my go look at my replays. They said because I don't have 4 replays up. I swear to you, if you want proof, message me. I will show you a screenshot of the email. They said because I don't have 4 replays up, I'm losing it. 12. Yep. Because I'm Catholic? No, because I have Yes Lord in my bio. Because my bio is Yes Lord. And I'm a verified broadcaster. They don't verify most people that are religious unless they're like basic Christian. If they're Catholic, then they don't want anything to do with them. If they're Catholic, they want nothing to do with them. Believer in Christ, why to associate with an institution? Because I'm a Catholic. I'm a devout Roman Catholic. I believe in my religion. I believe in my faith. Both infused. And the way that it affects both my spirituality and society. The reason I believe in my Catholic faith as a Catholic rather than just Christian is because I believe in the social institutions that the Catholic Church helps to put together and create. And now that's not what I was taught in church. And a lot of people are taught wrong things about Catholicism. But for me, think about it this way. Would you rather have, are you Irish? No. Would you rather have a secular government and then just your faith where you exist persecuted no matter what? Or would you like to have a Catholic, would you like to have a Christian government, Christian-based government, and Christian-based society? Do you see what I'm saying? And that would probably worship the devil. No. This is my point, guys. We think too far into it. I don't believe that it's that complicated. Or Irish American? Neither. No. I found my faith all on my own. Not Catholic based. Well, but how do you define one or the other? There are so many denominations of Christian. What do we have? Just a simple basis. Here's the thing, guys. If you don't have a solid foundation, you're going to get cracks in the surface. Sure, beautiful. Thank you. The idea with Catholicism, although it has we have our own flaws, right? We've made our own mistakes. But the reason it's so strict, the idea is not having a crack in the foundation. If you just have a Christian government, well, what does it mean to be Christian? There are so many things that go into it, but whenever you tie into Catholicism, what happens is it structures it. Like, you are tying in both the social, the law, the economical, and the faith. And now that doesn't mean that it's going to be right. But the idea is the more discipline you have, oftentimes the more it works out. Let's use sexuality for an example, okay? 99% of marriages of people that are in a faith-based relationship, not religious, but they're faithful to each other, right? That it works out. Yeah, no, I totally get it. It's all ritual. What's wrong with ritual? What's wrong with that? Happy Halloween. This game mean. It is mean. What's wrong with ritual? What if it is? What's the problem? Why is that a problem? It's symbolic. If it's symbolic, is that a problem? Is that a bad thing? It's not. The idea isn't to take away from. It's to create in addition to. The idea is to help give us an earthly feeling of what happens in the beyond. Do you want a Catholic-based government? I'm not going into that kind of stuff. I don't know what that would look like. I don't know. Wait, here's a statistic. 99% of marriages of people that do natural family planning and have waited till marriage report 99% of them report a very active and positive sex life, to put it lightly. Look up Jason Evert, a man named Jason Evert. He speaks on chastity. He speaks on stuff like that. Yeah, it's a very serious thing. Contraception, if anybody's familiar with preeclampsia, yeah, contraception causes preeclampsia. Condoms, things like that. A man is made to do their thing with a woman in a natural way where it's a part of their body. Preeclampsia is like commonly caused by that issue, because whenever you make love before that, right, like before you actually make the baby, what you're doing is that you are actually fertilizing the woman's body. Like, it is absorbed into the body, and it helps tell the woman's body, like, oh, okay, be prepared. Be prepared. You might have a baby. It's a thing. Go Google it. You don't have to believe me. Go look it up. If you don't like what you hear, go Google it. Me, I am an extreme skeptic. I am an extreme logical person. I am very much a naturalist. And, I am very well studied. Like, I don't believe anything unless I read it enough or I have enough proof and belief. Whether I have evidence or not is not always the case. But here's the yes, evidence, but like evidence in either the result or in the beginning. Like, I might not have evidence. Like, I could have all of the evidence of the process, but if I don't have evidence of the result, it's not enough for me. Do you get what I'm saying? So, like, if I don't have enough evidence, it's not enough for me. It's, how do I put this? What's that? Trying to think how to say it. Like, okay, think about regular secular society. More life, more life. Guys, they're dying at full speed. More life. They're dying at full speed. With their drugs and their women and whatever. That's fine. I mean, if it's making them happy, who am I to judge? What's up? How are you? Who am I to judge if that's making them happy? It's not for me to judge. But let me judge the result. Do I want that for my life? Well, let's analyze the situation. What are they preaching? What do they tell me they're selling? They're selling more life. They're selling positivity. They're selling happiness. They're selling contentment. But are they content? Doesn't look like it to me. They look absolutely miserable. When they're having their parties, they look like they're having fun. But you catch them on any off time during the day, and you will never see a smile on their face. Never. That's fact. There's a reason for that. Now, is that everybody who's famous? Is that everybody who's celebrity, whatever? No, absolutely not. No, duh. No, if that's, if that was the fact that everybody was like that, then it probably wouldn't exist. No, there's a lot of people out there who do very well for themselves, who are extremely happy, and they do very well for themselves and are extremely happy. I'm just talking about the obvious ones, right? Because they're a good example for that. But then there's also people who hold to their virtue. There are people that are celebrities that have been married their whole life, right? That they're literally married 30, 40 years, and they're absolutely happy. And that's because they've found their balance, So, with that said, what is my point? I keep freezing, I know. I had to plug my phone in. What is my point? I'm losing my star because I'm a Catholic. And, it is what it is. It is what it is. Good morning, Molly. How are you? And it's not speculation. It's fact. I've analyzed every other reason why they would want me off the app. And I seriously can't find any other reason. They steal your money? Oh, come on. Really? Now you're just trying to get me to talk about it. Somebody's trying to record me and put me on YouTube. Guaranteed. That's all they do anymore is put me on YouTube because they want YouTube views. Hey, genius, make your own content because you're never going to make money off your videos because it's called copyright infringement, and I'm already going after every video that's out there. Losing your star? Yeah, within the next 2 weeks. They said that because I don't have more than 4 broadcasts up, I'm going to lose it. That's the reason they gave me the email, because I don't have 4 live broadcasts. What's up? Well, Andrea, take a look at... I have 12 replays. I know. Isn't that weird? Isn't that odd? What if you put 4 up? No, Kelly, go look at my replays. Does the star benefit you with? It gives you more clout in the app. Deleting your broadcast? No. Nope. Just hiding them. Not throwing them out. I like to keep the minimum live. Katie, welcome on. Because people like to go back and record me and put it on the internet for themselves to make money. Isn't sunshine awesome? Yes, it's beautiful. Oh my God, I don't get it. Yeah, exactly. Who needs it anyway? I guess you don't, huh? You're right. I got you. For sure. I'm sorry. Well, I guess the only part that... I guess my heart is just broken. I guess I've come to the realization that I can't win a battle that's already won. And I need to stop trying to fight it as if I have some sort of mission. Honestly. Yeah, I know. You're right. Does that affect Super Hearts? No. But I'm just afraid if it does. I'm afraid if they're going to do something to my Super Broadcaster status. Why do people record you? Apparently I'm entertaining. They put me on the internet and make money off of me. So... beat Goliath. Well, I don't think it is Goliath. I don't think it's a battle that has to be won. I think they've already lost. They put themselves in the hole. Sky's shining on you. Who needs a Periscope star, dude? Agreed. Life is good. What battle is this? Who cares? It's over. That's my point. Is guys, it doesn't need significance. Not every little thing needs major significance. Yep. When a team doesn't operate appropriately, it fails. They've already lost because of the way that they operate. So, you come back. I don't know. I don't know if I want to keep investing my time. That's the issue. With how they operate. Oh, 100%. It's all drama anyway. It seems to be. Captain in my eyes. Funny. Yep. Well, that is what it is. They ignore a lot of issues. Yeah, like the freaking unblockable trolls. Like, what's up with that? No joke. No joke. Almost nobody else gets them. And I get them. They don't do anything because they want to see me. They want me to lose my head so that I get put in jail. No joke. That's what they want. They're like, that's their way of getting me off their app. Keep your chin up. Oh, I'm good. Yeah, this is nothing. This is nothing. Trust me, like, to get me down, I'm not down. We're just talking about it. Get the hate, they just must be jealous. Well, obviously, but that's not the... We're not having that conversation. Do you in your car? Yeah? What's up, Gretchy? Saw, dude. Alright, guys, so everybody make sure to add me on Instagram and YouTube, because I will not be here for long. Alright? Seriously. I don't see the benefit of continuing to invest my time in this. Do you have friends in your real friends in your life? Yeah. No, I do, yeah. Traits, trials, and tribulations are part of life, yeah. Yeah. I just don't feel that it's appropriate for me to continue to invest in it, you know? My YouTube about? Does that matter? You know what I mean? Like, come, just join me. It's no different than here. The idea is just to be with people. Still on Snap? Nah. Like, that's my point. I'm not, I don't want you following me. Well, he has good content or he doesn't have good content. I want you to come follow if you, like, want to be a part of my life. That's my point. If you want to be friends, you want to be part of my life, then come subscribe. Don't be so focused on whether or not I have good content. Like, that's not the point. Okay. Yeah. So, if you're focused on content, go follow Logan Paul. I'm not here to bring you content. I'm here to bring my friendship. I'll see you over on YouTube. For sure, Andre. I appreciate it. Why'd you quit Snap? I didn't quit Snap. I just stopped using it through other platforms because I don't need all the trolls coming and bothering me on Snap. That's what they do. Thanks a million. No problem, Donald. It's Bracken in California. What does Bracken mean? In all fairness, this app is nothing more than a drama factory now. I know, it's pathetic. Trolls be trolling. I'll give them what they want. I'll get lost. No problem. You don't want me here? No worries. No more commitment. I'll take it somewhere else. Guys, please go subscribe on YouTube. Please share on Facebook. Invite your friends to subscribe. Because once we reach 1,000 viewers, or once we reach 1,000 subscriptions, then it unlocks Super Chat, which means that people can send me money directly through my channel and contribute, which is pretty much just like Super Hearts, except it's much more reliable, and they're not just going to take it away from you like Periscope does. Good. How are you, Millwood? So, like I said, please, if you'd like to come join me, that would be good. But good. Pretty good. Just joined in YouTube. Thank you. Do a show on gravy? What? Yeah, like, people think I'm going to stop or slow it out. Like, no, this is still my beginning. Like, I'm not a Periscope dude, and I never was. I use Periscope. I've used Periscope because it's been beneficial to my life and the building of our community. At the end of the day, though, it's most definitely not my main focus. What about Twitch? And by the way, people from Instagram are much more loyal, except the people that follow me specifically here. Like, if I get new people from here that come to another platform, they don't care. But people, no stopping the movement. But people that come directly from Instagram to my live streams, either on Instagram or YouTube, they're sold for life. Like, they never disappear. They're in my every single broadcast. Gravy.live is a new app better than Scope. Oh, there's always going to be another one. Learner skills by means of you. They had better scores. What? How? Jacksonville, Florida. Welcome from Jacksonville. Well, like I said, guys, tell them, join me over on YouTube. Send me a DM on Instagram. If you seriously have people, like if I've helped you or something, I want to know about that. That improves my life to know about. I want to know about that stuff. That's a big freaking deal. Really? Well, good. American, even you don't understand how can foreigners improve their English? What? Okay. Listen to you for the exams, listening and speaking skills. Thanks, dude. Sure. I don't even know what I did. No problem. You haven't followed me because I talk fast? That's probably it. Because it ain't because I have good English. I can't art. Lonely girl, how are you? Give me a one if I should leave Periscope. God in prayer, absolutely. Good morning. Valerie goes, no. Corrupt. Would you join me? Would you join forces with me? Guys, I'm never giving up. Do you get that? Never giving up. Well, I should go. It's trick-or-treating. My choices are calm. I don't know. I don't care. Sorry. I'm done with drama. 100% done. Now I got my own biological family coming and trying to create attention off my name. I'll pass. I'll pass. Making fake messages. Saying that I messaged them. No, I'm done. I'm done. Why would I even contact you? I don't even want you to exist in my life. Why would I ever poke the bear? They're doing it now. Go look for him. Go ahead. You want to go follow a Saroka? Go look for Charlene Saroka and go find her. You go have fun. There you go. There's your drama. There's your drama. I'm promoting it. Go have fun. Because I won't be here for your drama anymore. They're my biological family. I've never even spoken to. I have no interest in. I met them like once. It's ulterior motives. Well, duh. Come on, Gretchy. You're the drama queen. The actual queen. Why does that bother you? Well, it doesn't. But it's just disappointing. It's just another disappointment. Well, I care about if I don't care about them, that's bull. I care about everybody. But it's just different capacities based on the way that they treat me. Is your name? Well, duh. Yeah. Like, what? Like, not that my name is that special, but, people know it here. You'll get there, yeah. That's the greatest hack they could have done. They're my biggest troll. What's up, Chantel? Chantel, how's Big Keen treating you? Chris, thanks for Super Hearts. Chantel, let me tell you something. I don't think I've ever been jealous. I don't think I've been jealous once in 3 years. And no joke, somebody had shared Big Keen, so I went into his broadcast to unfollow them and block them, and I saw you in there and I was jealous. No joke. I was like, why am I jealous? Are you visiting California? No. Family's trolling. That's whatever. They're not my family. They're just people that I was born to. I was never even in their family. But excuse me. I think what was really telling and sick, those folks that handled you were, yeah. That is what it is. California hiring in the mall. Oh, sweet. Maybe when I head over there. She goes, yeah. Chantel's like, yeah. I'm having fun with the drama. All right. Well, what's up, photo shoot? Sit down and relate to let them know your no. Nice try, though. Just shows you winning. I think you have a misperception. Banana Republic, good store, and AC, chill, $15 an hour. Dude, looking to head back to Cali? That would be cool, but, I realistically can't afford that. Good morning, Faith. How are you? So, get me on Instagram, get me on YouTube. Pretty good. Ridiculous, that's what I heard. What's it called? Here's what I'll probably do. Will you talk today? Sure. Maybe, instead of just not doing Periscope anymore, maybe what I could do is I could just, once I get my new phone, I could do a dual live stream. Hey, happy Halloween, Purposey, how are you? I feel guilty. Well, Chantel, anybody else I'd tell you don't, but, Chantel, I want you around my stuff now. I'm being selfish. I'm being stingy. But forget them now. Hang out with me. Just me. Better in Central and Northern, but SoCal is absurd. Yeah? I mean, you do what you want. I'm not going to control you, but maybe I'm a little jealous. Maybe I'm a lot jealous. Okay, so Chantel is yours now. Fine. Anyway. You know I love you. I know you do. I know you do. It's been a long run. It's been a long 3 months. Chris, what is with your photo, dude? Whoa, bro. That's some hefty. Changed phones? Yeah, my phone broke. Busted. $350 fix. What I'm probably going to try to do is get it onto a computer and get my stuff off. And then just maybe I'll get the Note when I get the iPhone X. Something like that. Need a phone case? Nah, I'm good. Well, this is a 5S. Now, I had 2 phone cases and it's still cracked. Just the one time I took it out of the case for 5 minutes, took it into the shower, smash. Russian roulette type of guy, Chris. Don't worry, it was an empty round. I don't like that anyway. So maybe that's what I'll do, is I'll just spend more time on the other platforms. You getting the X? Probably. Does this get tiring? No. No, you have to be the right person for it. So I'll probably, and that's what I'll do. Maybe I could still be with you guys, but I'll just put my focus on other platforms. Way it goes, I never take mine out of case. I break it for sure. Yeah. I figure what I'll probably do is I'll just broadcast from YouTube and Instagram, and I'll let Periscope run. I just won't talk to Periscope at all. And then you guys, if you want to come join me on the other platforms, you could. Because they don't want you directing traffic to other platforms. So, like, I won't talk to Periscope. I won't direct traffic from Periscope, but I'll put it in my bio, like, you know, hey, live here and here. And also on no commenting on Periscope, but we are live, something like that. That's all we'll do. But yeah, even though other people do it, they'll probably ban me because I'm Catholic. But I digress. So Super Hearts get cashed out hopefully tomorrow. I probably won't see the money because Periscope is a dick. But yeah. Hopefully I get that. I've earned 300,000 Super Hearts in the past week and a half or 2 weeks, so hopefully I'll be seeing that. If I don't, then we got a big problem, but gotta keep the boss happy. Shane the boss, Periscoper, thieving lion bastards. It is what it is. It's the name of the game, man. Name of the game. Which is odd, as there are a ton of Gold VIPs that direct to other platforms by profiles and look videos. Yep, it's because I'm Catholic. I promise. Valerie, thank you for the Super Hearts. I promise you for a fact that's why. Promise you. No doubt in my mind at all. It's not an assumption either. The email that I got was I'm losing my VIP because they say I have 2 weeks because I don't have 4 live broadcasts. I don't have 4 live replays up. And if it doesn't change within 2 weeks, I'm going to lose my star. They're telling me the wrong reason so that I'll react and flip out and say something in return to them. Why do you think they're doing that? Because they want my reaction. Most women who expose themselves. I believe it.
Good morning. How are you?
I cannot wait till Periscope gets the biggest, most disgusting civil suit like in American history. Because I guarantee they're gonna. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you. People are going to come after them hardcore. Especially if the FBI doesn't shut them down first for child porn. I can't believe they haven't been shut. They probably haven't been shut down yet because they're owned by Twitter. That's what I think. Pretty good. I think it's a matter of time. Yeah, privet. It's only a matter of time. Yep. True, I see where they get views from. They're all underage because of the numbers. Horosho. But I'm gonna be at this new job. I'll be making bank anyway, so I'll be pumping money into Instagram. I'll be pumping money into YouTube. So I'll be seeing you guys there. And I was having a dull morning until now. Hi! Stay happy. 260, we're in a Belarus girls scope underage. The rest of the world average like 2. They need young girls. I know. It's so sad. It's bad. Whenever I see it, I go in, I report, I leave and come back. I report and report and report. And they never take it down. Because it stays in your recents. Never take it down. I'm just Jimmy. You got a job? Congrats, man. Yeah. Well, I mean, yes or no. I'm working on a second one. We'll see. Photo shoot, what's up? You guys know me. I'm extremely mysterious. Mysterious. Oh, where's my actual baklava? They literally need underage girls who get 200 plus viewers live for their company to survive. It will actually end them. Probably. And you're right, though. Like, that really is a thing. That's the sad part, is that's an actual thing. I think the Uber thing would be perfect for you now anyways. See, it would and it wouldn't. I see what you're saying. What's up, Bugsy? You know what I want to do? I want to block and then unblock everybody. That's what I want to do. I want to block and then unblock everybody and see who comes back. That's what I want to do. Bugsy goes, F that. Nudity is the form of women selling themselves and people getting high. Yep. It's literally prostitution and child porn. Ninja! Waja! Hi, Mandy. That was kind of funny. I was waiting for someone to call me a terrorist. I'm thankful they said ninja instead. I'm glad your mind is not corrupt like the rest of everybody. Go up with that on your head. Yeah? Go to the nearest bank like that. No. Always come back. Nice Under Armour gear. Thanks, bro. I've had it for a long time. Mommy's new job is bank robber. Yo, should I just stay like this and see how many people come in here? Yo, let's do it. I'm so gonna do this right now. Let's just leave this on. There are gonna be so many rumors. So many rumors. Watch. Does it, Chantel? Well, then hit my DMs. Hello, Maha. How are you? I'll just sit here like this. Just right like this. I won't move. She goes, I'm serious, Chantel. Hey, Gretchy, be careful. No job interview like this? Why not? What's the problem? On point. Uh-oh. Carby's bringing the drama. I like it, thanks. Carby's like, let's have some fun. I'm calling it. Let's just have as much fun as possible before I dip out of here. It's a little creepy, yeah? How creepy is it? You like it? I like it now because I'm going to be done with it. Done with this. You have to laugh and be hired. Oh my gosh! Yo! Halloween! Today is Halloween. This is perfect. She goes, you love it. Some block used to scope with baklava. Yeah? Wouldn't walk in a bank like that. Ah! I think it's hot. What? Ah! Hey, my name's Jimmy. Woo! Spooky. Is that Under Armour? Yes, it's the Under Armour. Boom. Boom. Some rumor's gonna be started. I know, I'm pumped. The mouth looks so big. Okay, Gretchy, enough. Could tour Halloween stores today. I could. Oh my gosh, maybe I could. Well, no. I don't have gas money right now. So no, none of that. I haven't moved in like days, and I can't because I have no money. Free. Where's the candy? Trick or treat. Hello. Hi, Maya. Katie. You know what the funny part is? I probably already blocked like 90% of Kirby's followers. What is going on in my life? That's the real question. You know you spend too much time on Periscope if you feel comfortable like this. No, I'm good. Like, me feeling comfortable being like, I don't many to begin with. So, oh, okay. No ventilation? No, there's, yeah, like you know you've been on here too long. If I'm comfortable sitting here like this, like, I've been on Periscope way too long. That's a fact. I was trying to get off my face. Watcha! Don't you just love me? I'm adorable. I'm to die for. Woo-hoo-hoo! Cut it out. Yikes. You'll never guess who I am. You have no idea who I am. I'm a mystery, man. Mystery. I'm a ninja or assassin. What are you doing for Halloween? Nothing. What's up, Lauren? Don't even say it, Amy. You little Amy. I was gonna make that joke, believe it or not. Great minds think alike. Yep, you're bored a little bit. So what do you think, guys? Do you think I should just unblock everybody and do one final scope and call out all of the drama people? Do you think? One last scope. Just call everybody out. Call them on all their bull. Just one last... No. can't do that. No, it's not the right one. I'm better than that. I'm better than that. I'm better than that. So, like a Cobra action figure. Thanks, man. They did not ruin my show. What a joke. May scope again. Never say never. Yeah. Chantal, I'm hitting your DMs. They'll be pissed. That'd be hilarious, though. Yeah, you're smiling now. I'm aggressive. Okay. So, what are you guys gonna talk about? I get what I want. Like, well, okay, it's maybe like 99% of the time, but what do you guys want to talk about? Anything? Halloween? What's your costume? Group thinking? What's your costume? What are you going to be this year? Solo, come on. You're going to be Sheeple? Sweet. Hello, Philadelphia? Northeast. Scranton area. My ninja. Yes, ma'am. Sort of YouTube cannot. Yes, ma'am. I'm going as Freddy. Nice. Demand show. Marty McFly. Yo, good freaking stuff. How you doing today? Fucked. How are you? Lottie, don't do that. I was a scarecrow Saturday. Nice. He goes, yo, Larry goes Jihad Jimmy. That's awful. That's awful. Going as Skinny Barbie. How are you going to do that? I'm Gucci today. Feels amazing. So, I don't know what Gucci is. Going as Melanie Trump. Are you really? Or Melania? Gucci is good. Gucci sounds expensive. Arab? No. Fancy-ish. It's just a Gucci Mane. Gucci man. Gucci Mane? Gucci Mane. Yeah, Gucci Mane. Somewhere over the rainbow. It's like 10 degrees, probably. I have no idea. Let me a second, I'll tell you. Really? Really? Damn! Trick or treat because it's free food! 6.5 Celsius. And now I'm opening my windows. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! It's a big truck. Isn't that the 40s? Probably. Excuse me. Should I go shirtless right now? It give you something to do. You'll have fun. Trust me. I'm not down for it. Are you high? High on life, yeah. What do you think, guys? Should I go shirtless? Right here? Right now? Windows down in 40-degree weather? In a parking lot? Oh. Yeah? Let's do it. Do it! Happy Halloween! Motherfuckers. Happy Halloween. Ah! It's so cold. I cannot believe the level of freezing it is right now. Jim, I need a distraction from this cardio. I'll get your blood pumping. You'll be working harder cardio. I'd be down for Halloween scope, yeah? Yo, should I just go scare little kids today? What do you think?
Oh, go just like that. I could. You need the Candy Pro, that's food. Yo. Cocoon life. I'm sorry to my unknown lover. Sorry, something. Halsey is the queen, and that won't ever change because she is hot. You look like a loaf of bread. Yo. Turn the heat on. Yeah, I'm good. My windows are down. What do you think of that? That cup is finished. Refills for days, man. I got a big head and little arms. Yeah, I had some eggs, toast, hash browns. It's pretty good. Veronica, like Veronica? It's a cool name. Rob Park. Park? Going to sleep? No. Fuck me. Oh, it's mad comfy. Drew, what's up? Thanks for all the super hearts, guys. Periscope is supposed to pay them out tomorrow. Hopefully they do. But if they don't, fuck them. What's up, Drew? I'm having a bit of a meltdown. I'm alright. I'm just like so done. Periscope, hey Drew, Periscope is taking away my star because I have Yes Lord in my bio. Because I'm an openly proclaimed Catholic. So they're removing my rights to make money. Happy Halloween. Live in your car? Yeah. They sent me an email saying that I'm losing my star because I don't have more than 4 broadcasts live replays. Seriously? Yeah. They said because I don't have more than 4 replays. Go look at my fucking replays. Happy Halloween. Go look at my replays. I have like 12 of them. I don't care anymore. Like I said, I'm a YouTuber anyway. But, like, I was making decent money on Periscope and, like, meeting a lot of good people. So that's part of why I'm pissed. But for me, at the end of the day, I pivot. I make angles. I'll be totally fine. Hometown buffet? No. Like, I'm totally fine. Hello. Are there atheists who are super broadcasters? Absolutely. Dude, there's all different kind of people who are super broadcasters. But I'm a Catholic. It's not just because I'm a Christian. It's because I'm a Catholic. Like, Catholics are the number one most persecuted in America, other than blacks, Hispanic, and Muslims are extremely prejudiced and discriminated against, and then Catholics are right after that. We're among the top tier. Except nobody talks about it because nobody cares. They just want to see Catholics suffer because they're just mad because they're not basic Christian. They're Catholics. They're mad because we actually want to keep a discipline and keep a decent, like, it's important to me. Like, my faith, my religion is important to me. And I'm persecuted against by everybody, including other Christians. Can't do that based on religion. If you want to pursue, let me know. Bro, I appreciate that, but I can't pursue because I can't prove it. They won't put it in words. I just know it. They won't put it in those words, but I know that's why. Because I've backtracked every other reason, and there's no other reason. There's none. And, like, before, I thought it was, like, the one thing, like, they took away my super hearts because of, because of a song, because I played a copywritten song on my broadcast. Like, there's this dude over in the UK who he's a DJ, and he plays copywritten songs 24/7 without any consent. Yeah. Like, it's just outrageous. So, like, for me, it just makes me more outspoken about my faith. That's all it does, more outspoken. You're not going to shut me up. I'll stand for my faith. They pay well. Put your show on gravy.live. They pay well. I'll have to look it up. I really will look it up now. If you're saying they pay well, they target you specifically. That's what I'm saying. That's my point. And like, I want people to understand that I've tried to look at this every other way. I promise. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, that's so, like, for me to say that that's what they're doing is, like, I mean, that's a pretty hefty accusation. You know what I mean? That's a pretty hefty accusation. So, like, I didn't believe it. And so I looked into everything, and I'm like, holy crap. I can't think of any other reason. If people are interested in food, they would be like, what? Are they atheists? Well, I don't know. I don't think it's about... I want people, guys, like, sometimes it's Catholics against other Catholics. Like, they'll be Catholic in secret, but they don't want you saying it out loud. Fingertips blue from the cold? No, shut up. Mr. Troll. No, but that's, like, yeah, like, I'll tell you what, devout Catholics are the only religion, only type of people that I've ever seen. The door's closing, so it means you must go to the next level. You're above this, in my opinion. Drew, please hit me up. I'm 100% interested. Dude, you are obviously mentor worthy. I've tried to I sent you an email. I don't know how to earn your mentorship, but I'm 100% interested in learning from you. If you find the time for me, I'd appreciate it. So that's that. You know, I never got it. Are you serious? All right. Well, here's what we're gonna do. You have no attachment to anything else. Do you have somewhere I could contact you? If you just have another social platform, that way, you know, it's not sending your personal info out there. But yeah, that's it. Like, I've never seen... I'll direct message you later. Thank you. That's something that I have not seen anywhere else. It's ridiculous. Where, like, even Catholics against Catholics. Like, every other religion, no. Like, everybody just does their own thing. But, like, the Catholic faith is the only place where I've ever seen Catholics pit themselves against other Catholics, you know, because they want to be secular. Like, they don't like when people speak out about our faith because it affects money. Because it makes them lose money. And they're not real Catholics, you know? So, and some people will say, well, that means that your religion's corrupt. I say, no, that means because we got it right, in my opinion. I think it's because we're on the right track. Like, I mean, think about it this way. Do you think the devil spends more time in church or more time in a brothel? As banana? Maybe. What do you think, guys? What's your personal opinion? Where do you think the devil spends more time, in church or in a brothel? Do you think he spends more time with prostitutes or more time with a nun? Exactly. Because they don't need his help. He doesn't need to be with a prostitute because she's already doing her job. Do you get what I'm saying? Look at baby Eskimo. That's funny. Exactly. So that's why I feel like I'm in the right place. Because if we're the most persecuted, well, obviously we're doing something right. Like when I come on Periscope, and what do I get? Constant shit every day, all day. Guess what? For me, that means I know I'm doing something right. I know I'm doing something right. It's common sense, common knowledge. But people don't apply that common knowledge because it questions their beliefs. It questions the way they see the world. Know this? The Catholic Church is the biggest charity in the whole world. It is, but it also maintains the largest cache of information and finances. So, making waves, yeah. So you gotta be careful what direction you take that from, but I know what you mean. Yes, yeah, the Catholic Church is the largest charity in the world, but we also, like, have a lot of money, which is, like, not always seen as a good thing. As far as how to take that, I don't know how I feel about that. But, like I said, I stand for my faith, I stand for my religion. As far as all the practices in the real world, as far as what money they have or where they allocate their funds, it doesn't mean I need to support all that. But those are the worldly things, you know what I mean? It's not, they say, what you bound in heaven will be, bound on earth. What's loose in heaven will be loose on earth. But I don't know how that applies to those kind of things, you know what I mean? I don't know how that applies to those kind of things. It's just not my forte. It's not my... I'm very good at recognizing patterns. I'm very good at recognizing what works and what doesn't work.
And even this right now, like, this works. Like, no joke. Like, me being in this little cocoon gets people into my broadcasts right now. Like, it's all about what angles you have and what you believe and what you see. Happy Halloween. How are you, Kellyanne? Catholic and proud. Well, I am Catholic and a servant. That's what I am. It's all good. It's all good. I got you. A lot of people go through that kind of thing. I'm sorry you were treated that way. Happy Halloween. Yeah, I'm tired of being persecuted for my faith. It's like even when I don't talk about it. I never talk about it on Scope. Like, I'll say that I'm Catholic, and I don't go any further than that. Gemstone skull, 28 years old on my way to work, so life is interesting. Well, good stuff. Good stuff, Kellyanne. I like it. What's up? How are you? Look like a banana. Yeah. You should live stream for the Vatican. Oh my gosh, that would be cool. I'm a banana, la, she blah, blah, blah. I'm a banana, I would never do this anywhere but Scope. On Easter? Wow, yeah, that must be crazy. Yeah, you're 100% right. 100% right, Drew. That's what I'm saying. I think it's important to stand for what you believe, but do it in a way where it doesn't persecute others. Great custom for Halloween, thank you. And I think sometimes if we're a little too proud, it can, is the Periscope. What? It can create issues. It's not conducive to introducing people to the faith. I don't talk a lot about this, but I've actually had over a dozen people, since I started broadcasting, I've had over a dozen people convert to Catholicism and tell me that it was because of what I do here. And I don't mean that in pride. I'm just saying, so for anybody out there that is Catholic and you're afraid of your faith, don't be afraid to stand for yourself and do your job, and just let your actions, let your faith speak through your actions instead of just talking about it. You look like a flower, yeah. So, like, I've been talking about it here because I'm just venting, but like, I don't normally talk like this, but this is just me. This is me talking because I need to let it out. But 90% of the time, I don't say a word about it, and then I get messages about it, like, "Hey, I'm a Catholic, and I see what you're going through. I see what you do, and I'm happy to know that there are other people out there who don't give up on their faith." So it's a big deal. And you never know, guys, the persecution that whatever you experience, you never know, like, who is being affected by that. I just remember there's this one time when I was really dealing with something, when somebody was really messing with me, and it was pretty bad. And I guess my viewers were seeing it. What was your confirmation name? Catherine? Mine was Mark. Total awful choice. Good morning from India. I would never have picked that if I was smart back then. Just not because I don't like the name, but because it was related to somebody who ended up letting me down anyway. But so I got a message, and somebody had said her name was Morgan, and she actually converted to Catholicism because of what she saw happen to me. She's like, if you can put up with that, come out on the other end of it with a smile, and you say it's because you're Catholic faith, then I want to be Catholic. And she's going through RCIA right now as we speak. Welcome from South Carolina. So, don't think that you have to be like all sunshine and rainbows and never experience anything negative in order to impact someone's faith life. And also, don't think that you have to shove your religion in someone's face to get them to make a difference. Pumpkin with the shadows on your bag, yeah. So just be yourself, and don't think that you have to actively speak out about your religion or anything like that.
like as a Catholic, it's seen people convert just because of that. So just be yourself. Why are you in a sleeping bag? Why are you not in a sleeping bag? Or are you in a sleeping bag? Because they're warm. Duh, exactly. You're being a piece of popcorn for Halloween. I like that. My sleeping bag is orange. Nice. I just want to say thank you to everybody in this broadcast who like allowed me to talk about my faith, like after dealing with the crap I've been dealing with, and like letting me feel safe in my own broadcast. It really does mean a lot to me. Like whether you believe what I believe or not, you've been extremely respectful, and I'm just really thankful for that. So thank you for giving me a comfortable environment to speak about what I believe. Not any sleeping bag is a giant slip and slide. Word. Yeah, thank you. And that goes the same for you guys. Like, if you ever want to talk to me in private about what you have going on or what you believe, I'm always listening. And just because I'm a Catholic, don't think that I don't. Like, I mean, look at me. I'm not your average guy. My ears are open, and so is my heart. Yeah. There is no but now I love everyone. Catholics do. Being a Catholic does not affect that. You just took a shot at me, and now you're getting blocked for that. I'm not here to incite drama. You can have the devil in your heart all you want. Yeah, I know you're sorry. You can go be sorry somewhere else. I forgive you, but live and learn. I don't let people like that in my life. And they could have said that about Buddhism. They could have said, I was Buddhist, but now I love everybody. Still taking a shot. Doesn't matter. I would have blocked that too. I'm not here for your drama. All right. I'm a banana. Yo, this is gonna be all over the internet. Like, no joke. Happy Halloween. Look at, see guys, who needs it's not that hard to figure out a costume. Pine Drinker, welcome on. Not that hard to figure out a costume. What am I? Who knows? But I sure as heck look like I'm wearing a Halloween costume. Are you a bee? Yeah, there we go. I'm a honeybee. Happy Halloween. I win. I was. Or I wasn't. I was technically born into it, but I definitely always followed my faith a lot more than the rest of my family. Like, it never meant all that much to them, and it was always the center of my life. Love it, thank you. Some of them practice it rather well, but like, I've always had an intimate relationship with my God. I wore a bin bag, yeah. This piece of burnt popcorn costume. I'll take it, Amy. I'll take it. Oh, that's the heavy coffee. Oh, that's gonna. Love the look. Where's Josh? Work? Yeah. God is good. Yo. And boy, does he work in mysterious ways. Guys, anything you think you know, tell yourself you don't, and you'll learn the truth. Trust me. Like that. That's just how it works. I don't know why, but it does. The moment I tell myself I'm wrong, he throws the truth in front of me. Every time. Every time. And, like, never doubt that, like, there's not a reason. Like, look at me having, like, this deep... What am I? I'm so left field. Oh, my God. Is anybody out there can make me normal for a minute? Or maybe I'm alright how I am, but God's a legend. So, like, you know, and people say about Jesus Christ, let me tell you something. When he's the best marketer in the world. When you can find somebody to remember you for 2,000 years and have a religion, and have multiple religions that have worshipped you for thousands of years, come let me know. Normal and awesome. Thank you. You're one of a kind. We love you. Love you too. Proclaim the greatness of God. Yep. Yeah. Like when you find me somebody that could do that, well, then I'll go worship them. But until then, I think I'll pass on the Gucci and I'll stick to my knees in mass. What's up, Tracy?
How are you? Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. It's not leaving my bio. I want to take my star. That's fine. You too. We'll see you. Find a girl to stick to her. Bro. Oh, Chris Mark. Look like a Cupid in it. Thank you. How are you? Stressed. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm alright. I'll be alright. I'm a banana. Are you a bee? Yes, I'm a bee. I'm a bee. I'm a bee. Yes. Your to-do list today? I don't know. I don't care. I'm avoiding reality. I'm alone. Thank you, Tracy. That's beeswax. I like it. Bro, I think I'm the last. I'm pretty sure that I'm the least of North Korea's problems. The funny part is I'm not even wearing a costume, but everybody's going to think it. Let me keep thinking. All right. Like, I'm actually not wearing a costume right now. God, my life is so much fun. Sleeping bag powered. Yeah. Ow. Yeah. Is that a sleeping bag? It is. I'm not in a costume, Tracy. It doubles as a costume for sure. Yeah, that works out. Just don't know what it is. I don't know, man. I don't know. You look like a little bee. Bzzz. 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 Peekaboo. Cut to fit windows, keep you warm. Thanks, bro. That's actually a really good idea. But then I'll run out of oxygen. Oxygen. Gotta get that oxygen. Do you get oxygen? What did I do? Leave one front window not covered. Oh, okay. Are you homeless? Do you need help? Because, like, I live in my car, but I'm, like, not gonna be poor. Like, are you okay? Well, I know you live in your car, but, like, do you need financial assistance, but not in the form of, like, food stamps? Doing what I can for work. Alright. Well, if you need help, let me know. See if I can help out. See, because, like, I'm fine. I'm literally just chilling, bro. But I know other people don't exactly prefer to be this way. If you got work, I'll come from Oregon. Yo, hit me up. We'll set you up. We'll see if I can help out. Instagram is Jim Saroka. Tracy, you don't have to hang out. I'm just whatever.
What's up? The sun is really bright today, and the colors in the fall here are just captivating.
Cold in Cali.
Who's that? It's not Tracy. Hey, Kelly Marie. Kelly Marie, my God. I wish I was as attractive as a man as some of these women are attractive as women. Added. Thank you. Lodge back. Shoot me a message. Kelly Marie's been watching me she's been around from the start. She's probably one of the most gorgeous women I've seen. I don't know how y'all do it. I gotta find me some new parents. Yeah. I thought that was a costume. A lot of people do. Linda, what's up? How are you? Gonna find me some new jeans. I have really good jeans. My nose is all messed up. My hairline from stuff. Is it a costume? Now it is. The black hoodie makes it look even more like a bee. Yeah. Who is that beef? Who is this person? When I see new people, I want to know them. Tracy, am I not following you? I thought maybe you were trying to be a bee for Halloween. Yeah? Is it successful? What's up? I love making people mad. It's kind of funny. What's up, Brittany? I'm Jim. I'm from America. It works, yeah. Oh, here's a question. Tracy, or any other women in here. Do I give off a vibe that I'm an F-boy? Seriously. Because, I have so many girls that, I'll ask them to hit me up or, I'll give them compliments. And they genuinely, they think that I'm being other, you know how how some dudes are on here. They're hit me up. And then they want to, send you, they want to be, not really. Okay. Because, then hit me up. I'm not kidding. Guys, I want to meet people. I want to get to know new people, guys and girls, all the time. And, Tracy still hasn't hit me up. It's been months. I've been trying to get Tracy to hit me up for months. She still hasn't. I'm just not cool enough for Tracy, I guess. But it's all good. But I do make a lot of friends. I hit you up. Thank you. I do make a lot of friends on here. Tracy goes, oh, I'm dead. Yeah, Tracy is never going to hit me up, ever. Guaranteed. You crack me out. I don't understand why you watch. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I know that you're involved in some of those drama people, but then, you watch me, and, you're not mean. I'm so confused. Thank you, LaBella. I'm Jimmy. How are you? I'm extremely impressed by you, Tracy, and your ability towards neutrality is very impressive. I'm not mean. What's up, Grace? How are you? I'm not mean in drama scopes. Well, you're not in a drama scope, but sometimes a little, yeah. You're not in a drama scope. They tried to pull me into it. I am not in their drama. You saw that from the beginning. I am not one of them. And nor will I ever be associated with. You look really comfortable in that. I do. Guys, girls, Instagram, Jim Saroka, please add me. Send me a DM. I will add you back. I would like to get to know you. Anybody that wants to video chat on Facebook Messenger, get me through Instagram. We'll connect. Pretty good. Got to keep up with what's going on. Well, I don't want to be what's part of what's going on. That's the problem. I just came on here. I'm like, yo, what's up? And they're like, ah! Drama, llama. I don't want people to think I'm getting murdered in the parking lot. Talk to me on Snap, so I've hit you up. Oh, have I really? When? Drama is how the world survives now. Fuck the world. I'm dressed up at Halloween Bumblebee. Yeah, I know. Yes. I'm sorry. That's part of why I don't do Snap anymore, because people make freaking weird usernames. I never know who's who. Look like a pumpkin. Yeah. Andrea, welcome back. I'm the one who has the Halloween Dracula. Are you scared of me now? No, I don't get it. What do you mean? Have you considered moving south for the winter? Yeah. One second. I need drama out of my broadcast. What's up? Yeah, it's not realistic. Like, it's so hard to stay in one place. And I'm getting work up here, so I'll be good for the winter. As our social media continues to grow. I took him out of the closet, the life-size guy. Ooh. What are your plans for Halloween? Absolutely nothing. I have no friends or life, so... And I live in my car and I have no family. Like, I'm the most pathetic case on the planet, but there's nothing wrong with me. Like, my life is incredible. I'm extremely happy. No joke. Like, I love spending time with you guys. It's actually pretty awesome. I have 2 cats with me. That's my family, and it's great. Good. I'm gonna knock at your car for candy. Yes! Yo, that's part of the joke. I tell people, I'm like, come knock on my window. See, you don't remember. I'm blonde. I'm sorry. I know you're blonde. Come to Cali and spend Thanksgiving with me. I have no family where I live. Oh, are you serious? I would do that. I can't afford to get out there, though. That's the issue. Sorry. Trunk or treat. Carby's been... Carby straight up hiding in the background. She's waiting. She's like, I got a troll comment coming. I just gotta wait for the right moment. I'm gonna lay my gut right on that shit. Just give me 1 minute. We can find it. I'm hungry. Carby. You guys are fun. Welcome to the party. Yo, I gotta follow this girl. Can I get a comment? I'm not gonna have a star for long. They're taking it away because I'm Catholic. No, that's not a joke. Like when I put Yes Lord in my bio, and then a day later I got an email that I have 2 weeks to make sure I have at least 4 replays. Oh my God, Grace. Really? Yeah. I have 12 replays. Yeah. It is what it is. I seriously can't imagine what else it is. And you guys know that I look into everything. Everything. Can't be the only person to face swap. I stick my teeth out like that. Yeah. She goes, what? Nothing. No comment that you haven't received before. Nothing. Anyway. Moving forward. I'm 30 now. Are you really? Oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Miles. Guys, everybody say happy birthday to Miles. It's his birthday today. I just remember that. That's right. Happy birthday, Miles. He's one of my people. Jim, what is it? You're very pretty. Happy birthday, Miles. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, Miles. Miles is one of the only trolls that I allow in my broadcast. Happy birthday, Miles. Yeah. Happy birthday. David, welcome to the party. I want to be called a dirty old man. Well, you have a girlfriend for that? I'm gonna call you a dirty old man. That really sounds like there's something involved in it. 30 ain't old. Yeah, for real though. Strange sounds okay. So it's Periscope. You're gonna get strange. Dr. D. 3. D to B, B, D, B, B, D. How are you? Jimmy's a chicklet. Yeah. Accurate. Coming to Cali? Maybe. Who knows? Guys, get me on Insta. It's the same username as here. Look up Jim Saroka, plus an underscore. Add me and please send me a DM. And don't be like, add you. Like, people add me and then they'll wait for me to DM them. I'm like, I get random people that'll add you. Like, add you now. Thank you. And please send me a DM. Seriously, because
like, you know, when you get traffic from hashtags and stuff, people add me that are random, and I'm not looking to follow somebody who's just going to unfollow me. You know what I mean? So, like, I want to know that you came from this platform. Thank you. Yeah. But that's that. As long as Periscope pays me, I'll stick around. No offense. I love you guys, but realistically, you gotta put food in the stomach. So, if they stop paying me, make sure you're on YouTube with me. We'll hang out over there. But YouTube pays. Copy. It's life. It's how it has to be. Man needs paid. I fully concur. That's how it is. I don't like it. Play good things. That's cool. Thank you, Sarah. How are you? I'm Jimmy. This is a sleeping bag. You usually get them at places like Walmart. Hustling. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. But at the end of the day, I really do care about you guys. That's the difference. Like, people know that too. They know that I really do care. Does YouTube pay? Yes, very much. For me, yes. Does very well. We're at over 50,000 views in like 2 weeks, and the ad rev is incredible. Thank you. So please get over on my YouTube. And if your finger happens to slip up and hit the ad, wouldn't hurt. When I go to Washington, oh, it'll be cold. Just DM you. Thank you. I will absolutely get you back, girl. Absolutely. In a heartbeat. All right. And hearts are appreciated. Thank you. We've been here about 3 months, and it's been a wild ride. Wild ride. See, this is, I told you guys, I like it. I do like the weather. Much love and respect for you too. I do love this weather. No joke. It's like 40 degrees right now, and it's freezing, but I will bundle up, and I love it just like this. Miles. What are we going to do with you? And I have an extra blanket back there just in case. But I love it when it's cold. Beat a finger and ad? That was dirty. A little bit. Tracy. No wonder Tracy's not hitting my Insta DMs. She knows I blocked that shit. I'd rather do the car dwelling on a beach. Yeah. Don't read everything. I'm just teasing you, Tracy, by the way, about the Instagram thing. I know you're not like that. Meow. Yeah. Hey, Callie. How's it going? Bad Romance. What's up? Who do you like to watch on Perry? You. Any of you guys. Any of you guys that are part of the fam. I'll just, like, if I come on Periscope and I see you're live, happy Halloween. I'll follow you. And Libra? Yeah. October 5th. And then that also makes it that you can interact in our limited chat when we have them. So, are you a Daisy? I am in a sleeping bag with a balaclava on. I technically don't have a costume on, but it looks like it. I'm whatever you want me to be. I'm a B. Daisy for show. Okay. I'd go with it. Yeah. Then go to my Insta DMs. If there's one thing that bothers me, it really is people that I know for a while that I don't know. Dude, I hate having acquaintances. I don't like having acquaintances. A bee with a dimple. Thanks, Miss Butterfly. How are you? What's up? Welcome to the party! Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. I missed you a lot. Aww, that's so cute! I missed you too. Why, Callie State of Mind? Because I can't stop thinking about you. You're driving me crazy. You're in my dreams. You're in my wet dreams. You're in my nightmares. You're in my daydreams. I never go on Instagram. All right, well, you got to find your way. Or the Instagram. She goes, oh, please. Or Instagram. Or Facebook. Saroka Gym. Rob Green. We need to find you help. Whoa, yeah. There's only room for one Chris in here, and he's far from...
Oh, don't! No! Drama in my broadcast. Callie, I really do think about you a lot, though. No joke, I do. I just don't want to get myself in trouble. She's too cool for me. Too cool for me. It's true. He's got pics of you on his phone. Sweet. What happened to J.R. Irving? I don't know who that is. Ewing, I don't know. It says LOL. Oh. Okay. Oh, didn't I pick out a good one? Callie, I never expected you to make that kind of move. I thought you were smarter than that. The fuck out of my broadcast, you drama queen. God. Alright, good. I see everything. My God, it's gross. It is gross. Do you see why it's so hard for me to avoid drama? Bullseye. Do you see why it's so hard for me to avoid drama? Because I'm so good at picking it out that it's like fun. And that's my problem. My addiction is calling out people's bullshit. That's why I need to step back from it. Gosh, ass. Yeah. You got it, Rob Green. Don't stop. Nope, no drama. Block them all. Leave only me and you. You're adorable. It's more see-through to us. Yeah. I was looking down what happened. Come look at me. She goes, leave? What? Rice gum comment? What? Call a spade a spade. Yeah. I could have so much fun with the drama, but like, is that me? At the end of the day, it would consume me. It would consume me. I would be so good at it, and I'd probably get high off of it. But it's not conducive to who I am as a man. It's just not. It's not healthy. Doesn't make me the man I want to be. Miss Butterfly, thank you very much for the Super Hearts. Guys, Super Hearts are getting cashed out tomorrow. Super Hearts are extremely helpful to me. They pay my bills. Thank you. Almost out on 5-pound baggage, Jolly Ranchers. Yeah, I got a phone bill coming up. We got the car insurance. Everything is due. Much appreciated. Mama Doe, how are you? Get jaded. Revisit the topic. I like your photo. Yes, donate Super Hearts. Super Hearts extremely helpful. Thank you. Hey, she snuck in here and didn't say hey. Whitney, how are you? How's your beautiful soul? Oh. I'm starting to have fun because I'm having my coffee. Caffeine is getting in the heart. Linda Sabonsky, welcome back. I can't say no to men with one dimple. That's a lot of men. I don't feel special anymore. I need coffee. I need to go get coffee. Thanks for making me laugh, Jimmy. Love your Halloween costume. Hey, thank you. Love you too. It's not a Halloween costume, but no problem, Heidi. What's your Instagram? Jim Saroka. JimSaroka. Drama can be addictive to watch. I'm not gonna lie. Periscope shit amazes me sometimes. I know. I don't want to be known for that. Like, that's not who I am. Maybe it is who I am. But I think I could be a better man. No, it's better. Yeah. Can't say no to you. It's hard for me to confess. That's all good. Love you too. Guys, like I said, please get me on Instagram, because I don't know how long I'll be on Periscope, considering I'm being persecuted for my Catholicism. I'm losing my star. And they said it's because I don't have enough broadcasts up, replays, but I obviously have 12. And they say you have 4. I'm like, I have 12. Pretty good. Watch people sometimes with my mouth drop, see my pick. Or get me on YouTube. We're just starting out on YouTube. I am god-awful thankful to everybody who is on my YouTube, who has the bell turned on, who shares on Facebook every time I post, and for those of you that comment. That's huge. Can't find you, I think I'm blocked. Uh-oh. Facebook Messenger. SAROKAJIM. Message me there. And tell me your username. Don't tell me it here. Yes, but anybody that's involved in my YouTube,
You are the reason I'm alive. Not kidding. So thank you to everybody who's active on my YouTube. Live on YouTube for some reason. You gotta click the bell. You have the bell clicked? And you have the notifications turned on for YouTube in your settings? Oh, because you're working. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna get better with that. With YouTube, stuff like that. And now that I'll be taking my, like, I don't know if I'll take my photos, but as long as Periscope pays, just keep paying me, Periscope. Please, just keep paying me, and then we'll be alright. See your butt I can't watch. What? Oh, okay. Need my name on Facebook as Kalu. I once published a YouTube video, I had 3 views. Sweet. Better to make them than not. The biggest problem people have with YouTube, are you a B? Yes. Now I am. The biggest problem with people on YouTube is that they try to get their traffic from YouTube. Like, if you make a YouTube video, dude, like, post it on Facebook and individually message your friends and ask them to watch it. What's up, JX? And if you feel like you're bothersome or like that, you don't want to do that, then you don't want it bad enough. And if you don't want it bad enough, then don't waste your time. Like, if you're going to be embarrassed or like you're afraid that your friends are going to be mad because you messaged them to watch it, then you're just like, you don't care enough. Like, you have to be willing to bother them. Like, seriously, like, it's that, you have to believe it's that important. What's up? How are you? You know what I mean? Like, you got to think about it like inviting them to your birthday party. Like, you're giving them something. If you believe in your content, then you're giving them a gift by asking them to watch your content. You're saying, look, I have something better for you to watch than what you're watching. You're genuinely offering them something. If you don't believe that and you think you're bothering them, well, then you don't believe in your content enough and you're not going to succeed. Like me personally, yeah, I'll tell anybody to watch me. I'll tell you, what do I tell you guys? Say, come get me on Instagram. Facebook blocks YouTube videos, not block but reduced exposure. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine for now. I'm trying to find out how to make my Twitter post noticeable. I have a lock on my Twitter. Well, that's the problem. You can't lock it. Yeah. What's up, Tracy? Welcome back. What's it called? Yeah, like, you have to want it bad enough. When I'm on here, what do I do? When I say to people, hey, DM me on Instagram. And people say, oh, well, I don't have an Instagram. What do I say? Make one. Why? Because I'm worth it. And I believe that I'm worth it. You get what I'm saying? You have to believe in yourself. You have to really have that confidence. Are you in a banana suit? I know it's Halloween. Sure. Yeah, I'm in a banana suit. That's funny. How are you? Bro, are you the one that was talking to me about doing a split screen live on Instagram? Like, you have to believe in your content. You have to believe in yourself. And you have to be willing to sell it. Really. You know, when people say they want to talk to me, they're like, yes, dude, let's do it. Let's do it. I shot you an Instagram message. We'll do it. You have to be willing to do it. Like, I message people, and people message me on here, and they're like, well, I don't have it. You know, can I text you? I'm like, no, this is how you contact me. If you can't contact me, then we won't talk. You have to stand your ground. Girlfriend says to you, give me some honey. LOLs, please. I think it's sugar. There's sugar in the honey. That was cheesy, very, but it's all good. I think she wants your nectar. I guess so. Nobody's had it, so I can't tell you what it tastes like. I have no idea. Well, hopefully, right, I wouldn't know anyway, but I'm going to digress on that one before I dig a hole. But anyway, awkward pause. Salon pause. Get you a bigger shovel. I'm gonna need one, bro. You guys are awesome. I don't even know if you broadcast. You're an egg, but I'm gonna follow you because you're part of the fam. I like you. You're nice to me. Oh, Dr. Dre, if you want to return, if you know what I'm talking about, message, moving on, yeah. Dr. Dre, if you want to return, if you know what I'm talking about, message me. I'll try to figure that out. Just out of that. Otherwise, in 180 days, I will get it all. And that's up to you. You do Facebook, YouTube? I do YouTube. I have a personal Instagram. I have a professional YouTube, personal Instagram, and a professional Periscope. Okay, cool. Yeah. Sandy, what's up? Yeah. Or like I said, in 3 months, or no, what is it? It's either 6 months. 6 months, and I'll get it all. But what's up, Sandy? And I'm not quitting. Like, I'm doing a regular job for a little bit. Guys, I'm not done traveling. I'm not done doing this. Like, we will continue to grow and to push. I don't give up. I say this every day, in and out. I have nothing else. If there's one thing that's going to help you to believe in my commitment to you, the commitment to this content, and the belief that I'm going to keep putting out. Hi, Pumpkin. What's up? How are you, Sandy? Sandy, what are you going to be for Halloween? It is the fact that I have nothing else in my life. Do you realize that? I have nothing else. Nothing but this. I'm going to do it. Are you a bumblebee? Yeah. What's up? I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep winning. And our family will continue to grow as the most loving, connected, interactive, engaged community on the internet. And from this day till however big we get, I will still know every one of your names. Because you matter. Sorry. Okay, I'm caffeinated. An old lady like, oh, come on now. People in the parking lot probably thinking this guy talking to himself. Yeah, you got it, Bella. Why are you dressed like a bee? Is it not Halloween? God, all these pretty girls. My God. I need an apartment and money and so I can buy them roses and take them on dates. And I'm just sitting here in the car and I can't even, I just spent my change. I literally just spent the last of my pennies to get breakfast because I'm an idiot. And like, you're an ass. Get over here. No, you are not getting away. Get back here. No. You should eat some Honey Nut Cheerios. Yeah. It's Halloween party night? Yeah. I'm not even complaining because I'm like, okay, I complain and I'm such a bitch. But like, I'm not, okay? We're having fun. I'm just having fun with this. This is me playing around. But realistically, like, I'm so done with the pre-made meals. I literally have a trunk full of pre-made meals. But I can't eat them. Like, I've been eating them and now I'm getting sick off of them. Because it's like, I have so many of them. Everyone complains. But I'm a man. Like, I wanna be more of a man. I'm such a bitch. I seriously can't stand myself a lot of the time. Give me an email that can, big bro. Instagram. Why do you have them? Sell them? Well, I'm going to give them away to some homeless people. But I had them to be cheap food. I actually pull in a decent amount of Super Hearts. Periscope stole 2.3 million Super Hearts from me that I was supposed to get cashed out on $1,500. But you're a big game homie. What's up, Negan? How are you? Long time no see, Mr. Big Troll. I remember you. So you guys don't think you're important? I even remember my trolls. That's how much I care. He just gave me a heart! I saw that. I don't care if you did it on purpose or accident. I saw it. He was about to tap hearts, and then he's like, oh, wait, I'm a troll. Huh? I saw it again. Did you take something this morning? Coffee. I need a girlfriend. I think that's honestly my problem. Liam, what's up? Only yellow hearts allowed for this bee. You're adorable, Tracy. Coffee, yes. Are awesome this morning. Thank you. Like, I think I'm to a point in my life where I have so much love in me and I just want to give it. And like, people are accepting it on the internet, but now it's like I'm getting even more love. It's like the love multiplies. The more I give, the more I have. So like, I think now I need a woman in my life that I could just love. I think that's what I want. So that's why like I'm getting an apartment. That's why it's lonely. Yeah. So like I'm getting an apartment. I figured out the job scenario. Like, and like good money too, like a legitimate job. Like I got like 13 job offers and I had a job within 24 hours when I came on Scope and told everybody about it. Definitely need one. Yeah. And so now I'm gonna make good money for a little while, and then I'm gonna pump that money back into Periscope, and or not in Periscope, into YouTube and Instagram, and we're gonna do so well. Like we're gonna establish a brand. Love bug posting as a bee. I like that. Sandra. Oh, you're an egg. I know. I saw the two jokes. Not so good. Honey bear. Sandy, are you in here right now?
I got a bone. To pick. To pick. To pick. I know I have to say it. Not that I'm a friend of mine. What's up, Jamie? Wait, what are you?
I'm American. What are you? Hey, what's up, Elisa? I'm Jimmy. Can't see, so it's okay. Holy wind. Aw. Elisa Chevalier, welcome to the party. You're so cute. You're so cute. Thank you. Where's the hand coming from? Right there. Good job. Did you really just say that? Did I say what? Bone to pick? Yes. No, I'm serious though. Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm not trying to be weird. Lonely girl, welcome on. I lived in my car for a few months. It's been on and off for 2 years. I used to live on the street. I traveled the country on foot. Costume's amazing. Thank you. You on the side of the highway? Yeah. Where are you from, dude? Backpacking? No, I had nothing. I had a toothbrush in my left pocket and my phone in my right pocket. Are you a pumpkin? Yeah. Reading. Welcome from Reading. And I was so clean, people never thought I was a hitchhiker. They just always assumed my car broke down. Reading? Dude, I'm in, like, mountaintop. Beat mode. I don't know if you want to mess with me. I don't know if you'd want to, like... Yeah, like, I get mad trolling. How are you? Pretty good. We're hanging out. Where are you from? Hey, who snuck in here? That girl snuck in here. What's her name? I follow her already. Like, half hour, maybe. Yeah, dude, that's, like, not far. Tia, what's up? How are you? Do you broadcast? No. Okay. All good. But I've met a lot of cool people through this. I've been on here for about 3 months. We were actually one of the first people to get verified as Super Broadcaster. It was pretty cool. I had my star in like 2 weeks. I live in my car, but now I'm working it out. I'm working out jobs and money and stuff. Thabby, what's up? How are you? Thabby, I got a regular job. How old are you? 23. For a little bit, guys. Once again, I want you to understand, like, this is not me slowing down. You guys know that I'm innovative. Always make something. Jobs down here. Sweet. Always make something work. What do you got? Hit me up. Instagram, Jim Saroka. I'm always interested in opportunities. Always. Always. Open. 100% interested. Whatever they are, as long as they're making me good money, I'm pretty good at learning new things. Not that hard for me. The hard part is usually... Like, for me, what is my hang-up? Working on a team. Because I always work harder than the other guy, and I'm always more organized, and they usually end up hating me for that. And that sounds extremely self-centered and pretentious, but it's true. And I'm a control freak. Because I want the job done well. Niall Haran, I don't know who that is. Quadrant, EPP, look it up. One second. I'll inbox you. Please do. Yeah, that's my problem. I have a hard time working on a team. 1 second. Can we get another comment? I'm good at working on a small team, 3 to 4 people, but anything more than that, I lose my mind. Like, I can't do it because just people are so lazy. I like to work on a very hi, thank you. I like working on teams that are like efficient, like 3 to 4 people tops, where everybody has their own specialty. Hi, comment, thank you. Oh, darn it, I forgot to get his comment. That's what I wanted to do. I followed him. I meant to get his comment. Okay. Well, that works too. Here's the best comment. Oh boy, here we go. What do you got? I don't know how much. You're good. I'm exhausted, Jimmy. Me too. What are you exhausted from? I love your attitude, Sarah. You're so positive all the time, though. I love that. That goes for all you guys. I just love when you hang out. I love hanging out with you. I'm like the internet's hangout spot. I like it. I like when you hang out with me. It's fun. Even when we're just chilling. Just a little smile in the day. That's all it takes, you know? I might not have content to offer. I might not be that cool. But I'm thankful when you come in and hang out here. I worked for 90... that's one thing I have for you is gratitude. I worked from 9 a.m. yesterday and 7 a.m. today. Oh boy, I've been up for almost 24 hours. What do you do for a living, Sarah? Yeah, I gotta cover this back up, even if I look silly. I'm a nurse. Oh, God bless you. I'll tell you what, somebody I'm very close with was a trauma nurse, and she is an extremely beautiful human being. So thank you for all that you do. I have a thing for nurses because of it. That's good stuff. What are you wearing? Baklava, and I have I'm in my sleeping bag. I'm listening while putting makeup on. But thanks for hanging out. If I could be a part of your day, and I don't know, just period. Like, I appreciate being on your screen. I think that's cool. It's a cool thing. Keeps you warm? Yeah. Thanks for broadcasting. No problem. Now just convince Periscope not to get rid of me. And to stop being so mean to me. I'm flat ironing sandwich at work. I have a thing for nurses too. Well, I'm not a nurse. Sorry. I'm a practitioner of the heart. My favorite person. I'll go to bat for you. Aw, thank you so much. I'm serious. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Cool. I like that. My favorite person. Just have to have some better boundaries because I can't feel exhausted like this all the time. Yeah, for sure. You got work. That's rough. That's I know she used to work 16-hour shifts, 16-hour overnight shifts. Instagram me back. Catch you later. All right, I definitely will. Obviously, as soon as I'm off of here, I definitely will. Yeah, like and she. I mean, I don't know how you do it. I tried working one job overnight shift. Couldn't do it. I lasted 3 weeks before I was sick every day. I was just sick. And emotionally, not okay. I just worked an overnight shift after working a day shift. That's crazy. Welcome from Turkey! Okay. Yes! Who is my Turkish friend? You have to take care of yourself. Yeah, it's important. Kedisik. Hello, how are you? I don't know Turkish, but I can say hi. Blackout curtains are my favorite. messes with your circadian rhythm. I'm gonna Fabby, how are you? Used to ditch pass for police midnight shift. Crazies come out at night. Yeah, I believe it. Sandy, I got a bone to pick with you in the DMs. A good bone, but thank you for being an awesome person, but I'm coming after you. Trouble. Hello, how are you? Yo, Turkey, I do. Have a good day. Thank you. I gotta, nah! I'm responsible for my actions. I'm responsible for my choices. Ah! Here's the funny thing. The better I do for myself, the harder it is for me to accept help from others. What's up, Waku? It's a holiday. It is. Happy Halloween. Thank you. What do you think about Turks? I have not met one Turkish person that was mean. Ever. So, pretty good. Not too bad, buddy. Been off the loot lately, but I'm back, eh? Yeah, Thabby, I think I would like to find a way to actually talk with you more. I don't think we talk. What's up, Nora? How are you? What are you doing? We're just hanging out. I don't know. Are you on... Nora, nice to meet you. Are you on Facebook Messenger, Thabby? If you're interested, like I said, I like to get to know you guys, like, personally and in real life. Not just the way, from a distance. And that's my biggest tragedy, I think, is I have a disconnect with a lot of my day ones. And that includes you. There's a lot of people that have literally been following me the whole time, and I barely know anything about them. Jimmy, take the number 2 pencil costume off. You look silly. Hi, how are you? Kid Rock, so, who are you actually? And if you're real, can you Instagram message me or Facebook message me? Because Kid Rock, I want to know who you are. Like, I'm so curious. I'm on Messenger and Instagram. Okay, would you like me to add you? Or would you like to add me? Other people, I just tell them, I'm like, just add me. But you've been around for a long time. You've been very helpful. I'm very thankful for your friendship and for your support. And I need to start humbling myself a little more, so that's a fact. But I am actually your future wife. Okay. I highly doubt that. Because I'm pretty sure the woman I'm going to marry would have zero interest in Periscope. Or me on Periscope. Like, I really do want to end up with somebody who just doesn't get into all this crap. Like, I only do it because I feel like I have a calling to kind of, like, trudge through the crap. But that's just me. Thank you. And that's not that came out so wrong. I didn't mean to take a jab at anybody that involves himself in the apps. It's just like who I marry. Like, obviously, like, if I said that, that would be calling myself a bad person. Like, that's not what I mean. I just mean, like, I think I would be evenly yoked with somebody who doesn't. That's all I mean. But my Facebook Messenger is SAROKAJIM. And then my Instagram is Jim Saroka, if you're interested. Unless you wanted to tell me yours, and I'll add you. Do I ever much get into this stuff? Nope, I'm silent. I am replay queen. We love you, Kid Rock. You're part of the fam. It's all good. Caffeine is a real thing.
I'm quitting my job today on Halloween, so I never forget the day I quit. Wait, you're serious or are you joking? Anytime, dear. I think we follow each other on Instagram. I'll PM you in a bit. All right, thank you. I'm so sorry if I didn't notice. I'm so bad with that. I'm not used to so many people wanting to be in my life at once. I'm still getting used to that. I always want to be in other people's lives, but it's just taken a couple years to get reciprocation. Seriously, I've always been like that. I've always wanted to connect with people, but like nobody ever thought I was cool enough. So I'm like, all right, that's fine. I'm that guy. I'm that guy. Like, and here's why. I grew up being ignored and like being shoved off to the side. So I always keep myself open to people, even when it hurts, or even when it makes me look like needy or whatever, or it makes me look like I'm just available all the time and that's no fun. Like, I don't care what it looks like. I do it because I know there are people out there that have experienced what I do, and all they want is somebody to just accept them and be like open to them all the time. And that's why I do that, because I know what it feels like. And so that's that. I'm just like a no conditions kind of person when it comes to that. Like, I'm just always open. Because I grew up feeling like I had no voice. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Thanks for the super hearts. I appreciate that. They actually get cashed out tomorrow. There is, if you buy, you can actually purchase them. They're 99 cents down here. I've been getting 100%. They normally take out 30%, but I've been getting 100. They've been bonusing me, and I'm very thankful for that. And that does pay the bills. So if you do have super hearts, I'm very thankful for them. They will be cashed out tomorrow. But so that's that. Do you have PayPal? I don't. Unfortunately, I deal with a lot of trolls, and I had a couple people commit wire fraud against me. And what they did was they sent me like 50 cents or $1, and then they called their bank to have it retracted, which is considered wire fraud because it's for malicious intent. And they got my PayPal permanently shut down. So no, unfortunately, I no longer have PayPal. I did, and it was very helpful. But now I have $270 sitting in PayPal that I can't touch. So, yeah, kind of a bummer. But it's whatever. It's whatever. Like I said, people give over on Patreon. I got patreon.com/Jim Saroka for the people who like want to continue seeing me move forward with our social media. And then also here on Periscope and stuff like that. And like you see other people on social media
But like, but so many people, they move at a regular pace. Like, we really do move at a rapid pace. Like, we are growing, and we're not viral, but we're moving a lot faster than most people do on social media. To receive money for such positive broadcasts. Well, I appreciate that. God is good, man. That's all I have to say. The trolls got to me too. Did they really? Did you used to broadcast? Or do you broadcast? I didn't even know that. Yeah, they're not cool. They're not cool. See, Fabby, I started following people. I started getting more involved. Because, like, I realized I could do private chats with people. What's up, Ann? How are you? She hasn't said anything yet. Hi, Ann. I'll be back, love. Okay. We'll see you. Let's call her out specifically. Just Ann. Hello. She goes, hi. I see you chilling out in the background. What else we got? What do we got? Who's chilling? Guys, feel free to say hello. We're at 1174 live views, 2 hours and 10 minutes. Liam, Tracy, CMB, Ann, Thabby, Bree, Felicia. Felicia, bye. T-Bone, what's up? Ty, Glenn Coco, Jake, Sisterman, Clara Buckley. Clara Buckley? Why do you sound familiar? I don't know why you sound familiar, but mother of God, why is everybody so pretty? Lee, Joey, Carby, Oliver, and 36 other people. My God. It's not even fair. The attractiveness of some of these broadcasters, it is literally irresistible. No exaggeration. Like, this is why I keep myself out of trouble. Because I bet you if I ever saw one of these women in person, I'd be done. I gotta stay in my bubble. I stay in my bubble right here in this vehicle, and my innocence is not at risk. No, I don't broadcast, but they harass me for following you. Just a lot of vile... Really? No way! Wow. Are you coming to California? Not currently, but I was just California vibes, like thinking about just trying to keep my mind on the sun. Sun in the south, sun in the west, Some LA vibes I'm feeling. Tune in my broadcast sometime. Yes, ma'am. I will follow that order 100%. Anyway, moving forward. Absolutely. We move forward. Absolutely. Yeah, now you're more than welcome to chat in our privates. But gotcha. I'm here. It's beautiful this morning. Nice. Yeah, I like this weather when, I'm bundled up. I actually really enjoy it. What's up, Liam? Liam, how you doing, man? Where are you from? I don't even know you. Like, I know I follow you because you've been super active, but where are you from, dude? I'll probably forget, but I care enough to ask. Oh, he was leaving, and then I started talking to him. He was like, oh, my God. So, California. Nice. So, what's new with you, man? Haters still gone? Yeah, it gets bigger and bigger, but at the end of the day, I'm just happy to be here with you guys. I will be losing my star in 2 weeks because I'm a Catholic, and that's a thing. But I really don't want to go into it. And yes, I really do mean that. And no, I'm not the drama like, oh, rights. I'm just like, you know what? Whatever. Positive energy infectious. Thank you. I don't want to go into it, but that's a legitimate thing. Not joking. And no, they can't technically discriminate against me for religion. And no, I can't prove that they're doing that. Yes, if I was bigger and had more money, could I get sued for saying that out loud? Yes. But I have no money. I have nothing for them to sue. So I'm in California. Nice. So I'm saying it out loud because I'm hoping that I could just get away with it. Because it's true, but I can't prove it. So technically I shouldn't be saying it. What are you up to today? I'm just chilling. I vlog, traveled the country, hitchhiked across the country as well. I saw a lot of cool places, did a lot of cool things. Because it's my own fault. I've fed into that drama before, that's why. Why the Jack your star? What's up? Because being a Catholic and having social clout in their app is not conducive to their liberal agenda. Like, I'm like libertarian. I don't really get into politics all that much. Are you a broadcaster? Definitely, yeah. Like, I identify as a YouTuber, but I do like to get involved in this community here. There's a lot of cool people here. But yeah, like, me having social clout in the app is not conducive to their environment, not for what they're trying to work towards. So it doesn't fit their agenda, unfortunately. Because you aren't Christian. No, because I am. Well, because I'm Catholic. If I was just Christian, they wouldn't care. But being a Christian Catholic, it's, it's not very popular nowadays. So, And popular makes money. I'm Catholic. Cool. I welcome everybody. I'm thankful for everybody. Just as you guys know, like whatever you believe, when you meet people that are one with what you believe in your faith, obviously it feels more connective, right? It feels like a family kind of thing. And I'm thankful for that. And thank you, Erica. But also is that everybody is family. Everybody belongs to the fam. I mean, if you want them to. Like, for me, that's how it is. I'm thankful no matter what you believe, what you don't believe, whatever you're about, wherever you come from, you're a part of my family if you want to be. Beliefs? No. And you are trolling. They don't. No. Nice try, though. Don't they have complete opposite beliefs? Maybe he wasn't a troll. In that case, well, I totally failed. But that looked like a troll comment. All right. Thank you, Thabby. Yes. Definitely. That's right. I'm a Christian, man. Yeah. And, shout out to all Christians that don't hate me for being a Christian Catholic. I'll tell you what, guys, you want to know where I get the worst persecution? Other Christians. That's seriously. Like, I get hated on the worst by other Christians that aren't Catholic. Do you guys have Uber? Yeah. Like, no joke. That's where I get it the worst. We're all the same. Yeah. We're all family. Christian, not Catholic. I love you. I love you too, Chris. You should do it. I will. We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, I probably should apply for that, like, today. No joke. But I'm trying to decide where to apply for it because I have a job offer a little further south, and I'm seeing where I'm going to stay. Because wherever I stay is probably obviously where I should. Because you have to apply regionally. Agree we are truly family. Definitely. And that includes everybody who's not religious. Like, if you want to be a part of the fam, that's how I am. I want you in my life. So, yeah. But, I'm drinking a lot of coffee. Woo! It's a good day. Where south? I don't want to go into it. I'm sorry. I'd be careful what I share. What's up? Hello, Natural Mess. I'm Jimmy. Welcome to the fam. Hello. Who's this? Mariam. Privet. Как дела? Liam, thank you very much for inviting your people. Guys, everybody, if you invite, I'm very thankful for that. You are literally telling your friends that I am worth your time. I appreciate that I'm worth their time. It's a personal recommendation. So thank you. Yes, absolutely. I'm pretty good. This is the most loving family on the internet. No exaggeration. Well, you are. Thank you. And no, I don't fill my inbox with, let me tell you something. Since I started being open to finding a girlfriend, you would not believe. Like, I'm the initiator. I'm 100% the initiator, right? Like, if you add me, DM me first. That's different. Because on Instagram, like, people add me at random to get me to follow them, blah, 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 right? But, like, if I initiate with a girl, especially, you have a nice day, too. Thank you very much. And initiate with a girl who, like, I met online or, like, that knows about my content, a lot of times they'll be like, well, I bet you're talking to all these other girls. Like, that's obviously a red flag to begin with. I am so hyped up on coffee. But, like, I'm not like that. I'm not. Like, I am a one-woman man. I've always been that way. In my heart, it doesn't sit well. What's up, Nancy? How are you? Doesn't sit well. I can't do it. I think you got to understand, it's a personality thing. Like, I'm sorry, girls, but not all men are like that. Like, some of us really are geared towards relationships. And that's I'm emotionally geared towards that. Like, it has to be a one-woman thing. Like, I can talk to, hear me out. Yes, hear me out. If I'm not dating, my inbox is a couple hundred. I'll be talking to a couple hundred girls at once. And I'll admit that openly. But as soon as that relationship crosses the boundary over into romantic or anything of the sort, bam, that's it. It's like, swallow you, heart, man, never let pressure you. Absolutely, absolutely. And now that doesn't mean that I stop talking to the other girls. It's just I shift those relationships. I shift those conversations. Are you player? No. What's up, Louis Pop? Not a player at all. I shift those relationships into a proper form of friendship. You know what I mean? And I don't friend zone, whatever you want to call it. But I also don't get bent out of shape over that. I'm just kidding, yeah. Because there's always going to be more people that show up. Like, I might friend zone everybody but one, right? Because then I want to talk to that one person. But There are other girls will come along, and that goes for the girls too, or the guys, whatever, right? Like, don't be afraid to make yourself exclusive to somebody and create friendships out of those other relationships, because you never know what's going to come. You might get, like I said, I mean, me personally, I'll be talking to 100 few more, you know, in the next few months or whatever. Like, it always goes that way. You're always going to meet new people, and no, not everybody is the same, right? So cultivate those relationships. Figure out what's best for you. Figure out who's healthy, who's not healthy, who's going to treat you right, who's not going to treat you right. But treat them right and make sure that they know that they're important no matter how you see them. So, that's that. Losers? No. Bro. Nancy, thank you very much for the Super Heart. Super Hearts are much appreciated. They cash out tomorrow. Thank you very much. No, that doesn't mean that at all. It's not a win-lose game. The night in a shining Volkswagen. Thank you. No, because, like, dude, you could, like, one of those girls that you friend zone, she could have been talking to another guy, and you could have been, like, the deciding factor. She's like, well, do I want to date this one or do I want to date this one? Because girls, come on now. Girls and guys, like, this is real life. We don't have to play the game, you know, like, no, yeah. We all have people that we talk to. I'm single, bro, so advice would you give me who looking for a girl? Can you give me a little more context on your situation? Are there any women you're currently talking to? Anything like that? Whippy Lee will come on. And, you know, so maybe you closing off that avenue gives her an opportunity to feel more comfortable to be with that other dude. Fess up, that line is that line. I agree. Yeah. Like, you might be freeing her up, right? That emotion that she might have for you, and she's waiting on you to make the move. Well, maybe you like somebody else better. Well, it is what it is. You choose that other person, and you free up that emotion for her to go and choose that other man who's going to treat her better anyway, because he might be better for her. If you were better for her, you would have chose her. Toronto, welcome from Toronto. That's just my personal belief. That's how I feel. But here's what I mean. I feel like if your heart is in the right place, then it'll work out that way. I think that if you have the wrong agendas, or I have the wrong agendas, then it won't go that way. If you had a girlfriend and she liked guys' photos on Instagram, would that affect you? It depends. What's the implication? David, what's up? What do you mean? Follow me back. Sure. Guys, like I said, I'll follow you back. Message me on here. Have a great day. Love your scope. Let's start my own now. All right, we'll see you. Yeah, guys, hit me up on Instagram. Shoot me a DM. Say hello. Do you want to find an Asian girlfriend? I don't know. Happy Halloween. Hey, what's up? Happy Halloween. Yeah, no, I don't, what's your Instagram? Jim Saroka. Same username. It's, Jim, JIMSAROKA _ What's up, Lona? Preach, bro, excellent counseling, excellent, what you do? Thank you. I don't even, this is what I mean, man. Like, this isn't even my thing. What's up, Ilana? How are you? Privet. David, Halloween, I love it. Okay. How big is yours? Do you mean Instagram? I'm just normal. It's nothing special. I'm going to go ahead and assume he means Instagram. But, because he could be from foreign country people. Well, no, seriously. People from foreign countries will say it differently. It's okay. Different English. That's American slang. Like, they don't talk like that in every country. Instagram kicked me off a week ago. Why? Crazy Cajun, welcome to the party. Who is this? Mrs. Bobby Joe, welcome to the fam. You're followed. But, yeah. My gosh, I am loving the vibe in this room right now. Absolutely. Loving it. Handsome. Oh, I'm going to take a wild guess that he did not mean my Instagram. Thanks, no problem. What was I saying? Crap, I don't remember. Oh, yeah. Like, that's not my thing. Craig, yeah. That's not my thing. Like, for me, MRG Greg, welcome to the party. Most loving family on the internet. Thanks for being here. Like, I don't have a thing. Like, talk, relationships, religion, whatever. Like, it's not I just talk. I never shut up. That's my thing. My thing is relationships, it's friendships. I care about people like ridiculous, like more than I probably should a lot of the time. Even the people that hate me. And I don't always show it the best, but it's a fact. Right? Action, intention, do your best to keep them in line. But I mess up. I mess up a lot. But at the end of the day, I care very, very much about people. So that's that. And that's the only thing I have going for me. I don't have content. I don't have anything else. I just have my friendships. Bro, very hilarious. It's all good. I used to say that I did, right? Like, I used to preach about it. I'm like, oh, yeah, I got content. Like, I'm so awesome, blah, blah, blah. But the longer I go along, that's pretty much I got humbled a lot. And I realized, like, no, like, I'm only good at one thing, and that's building friendships. I'm 23. I really am only good at one thing. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. What about you? Relationships, communication. I'm big on communication. That's huge for me. Do you say you were in California? No, California state of mind. I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm 22. Okay. It's a little cold out here, so that was the whole topic thing. Pennsylvania, yeah. That was the whole idea. Just staying warm. Yeah, staying warm in the mind. I travel out of my car. I live in my car currently. I'm working on getting out of it, but yeah, that's the deal. But it's all good. It's all good. I've had so much coffee. Thank you for all the hearts. I love it. I do love it. I do love the hearts. Communication is key to any relationship, man. I agree with you on point. Yeah. Relationship, friendship, everything. Like, I'll tell you what, there was actually a period I never talk about this. But I probably shouldn't. Never mind, I'm not going to talk about it. It's going to get me in trouble. Somebody's going to twist the story. Coffee's good. Oh, yeah. It's keeps me going. Thank you. Carrie, welcome to the party. Welcome to the fam. I'm Jimmy. 160. It's about quality, not quantity. She goes, no. No what? You do Uber? Not yet. I might. We'll see. She goes, no way. That's what I'm saying. I do. That's what I do with my followers. I'll block about 2,000 every couple months. They don't let you see the whole list, but I try to get rid of people who are inactive or trolls. Don't talk about whatever you were going to say. I'm not. That's what happens. You know, it's like you talk about your personal stuff and everybody steals it, puts it on the internet and calls you whatever they want to call you. But it is what it is. Yeah. I'm a little forward. I'm a little over-friendly, but I am genuine. All right? So take it for what it is. Like me or don't like me, my heart will always be on my sleeve for you. Sticks and stones, 100%. And I do that because I never had anybody that did that for me. That's why I do it. Totally illogical, totally not fitting with the rest of my personality. Confuses a lot of people when I do it because they assume that I have a different personality than I do. Always been sincere, yes. But that's it for me. And like, I try not to have agendas. You know, I'll be attracted to different people or, you know, do things in different ways. But I'm not sly. Like, as I sit here right now, like, let me tell you something. I tried to go to Canada, and I couldn't get in because I didn't have a work visa. And, you know, I didn't think about the obvious fact, that me working on social media and making money is technically my job. So I didn't get into Canada. But they searched my car. They even went through my phone. Oh, you didn't? Well, no. I've been in Canada, but I didn't get in the last time I tried to get in. I went in, and I was in Canada, but didn't get to stay. I got turned around, unfortunately. But you always keep it real, man. Sometimes people can handle truth. You keep it real. You have to. Absolutely. Terren Wells, welcome to the party. Samuel, nice to meet you. Better get to growing that facial hair. Winter's coming. Yeah. And I'm confused. No, I did a YouTube video about it, talking about what went on. I don't know if it's still there, but what was I saying? But yeah, they went through my phone, and like, there's nothing nefarious, nothing. I mean, like, if you went through my phone right now, you would not find sexual conversation. You would not find any sort of deviance or like deceit. What's up, Lisa? I'm Jimmy. How are you? Do you get my point? Like, for me, it's about trying to be as transparent right here as it is in the background. Lisa Sansui, I have heard of you before. I don't know where. I think I may have accidentally blocked you in the past. I apologize for that. I was going through a very paranoid period here on this app when I really first started getting hated on. I'm alright. You a Mormon? I'm not. What are they looking for? You blocked me? I don't know. I don't remember. You just look extremely familiar. But Sansui. There's a Sansui Parkway where I live. Very wise. Nah. God is good, man. He's Catholic. Yeah. That's what it is. Sansui. Yeah. Sansusi. Oh, okay. Well, it's nice to meet you. But, that's that. Yeah, I'm nothing special. I'm not like you. You are a professional. I wanted to call myself a professional, but, I've definitely been humbled. I always enjoy your singing piano. Cool. Yeah, I've definitely been humbled, and I come to the recognition that I got a lot of work to do. So, but that's that. Got a lot of work to do. Very special. Well, I appreciate that, Lisa. Thank you. And God bless you for being uplifting. That's good stuff. Her voice is gorgeous. Good. Well, I'm going to follow her. Here. Thank you, Lisa. But for me, like I said, it's like it would be nice to meet some star broadcasters who are professional and they don't involve themselves in the wrong side of the fence. And I've done that. I've done it. I'll admit. And you guys have seen it. And it's because, why is it? Defense. And when I finally had, good morning, Calicu, how are you? When I finally had some really good people who do very well for themselves in life to mentor me, they really kind of woke me up to the fact, like, hey, you got to understand, like, look at successful people. Lisa, thank you very much. Look at successful people. Do they involve themselves in that? No. And I'm sitting here saying, like, I'm going to be so successful, I'm going to do so well for myself. But I was doing all the wrong things. I was doing a lot of the right things, which is why we're growing. But that part, no. Used to have a different name on here, or was it always this one? No, it was a different one. I think you can imagine which one it was. I'm good. California coming back. Yes, hopefully. Keep it up. You're good at work and craft. Thank you. I've been on here about 3 months. I tried to go by a different name, and everybody just tried to knock me down and make all crazy crap about me, and I have a Hawaii state of mind. Hey! Yo, Kanoa. Dude, I sent you an Instagram message. Did you get it? Like, no joke, you have an incredible opportunity, man. People are going crazy over your Instagram. Instagram is favoring you in their algorithms. Your photos on my feed, you showed up 4 photos in a row. I have my Instagram procured so that my algorithm will pick up on the more popular. I don't remember. I just think I saw your scope before, but it was a different name. Yeah, that's what I mean. I think I probably reacted. I think I started watching you in June. Man, time flies. Yeah, June to July, August, September, October. I've been on for 4 months. 5 months? June, July to July, August, September, October. 4, almost November, almost 5 months. Yeah, almost 5 months. Wow. And I'm sitting here saying 3 months for like 2 months now. Don't tell nobody. I didn't do it on purpose. And I did not tell you differently. God created to be you. Absolutely. For almost 3 years. Oh, God. God bless your heart. Yeah, so. Oh, yeah. Kanoa, I have my Instagram, I have the algorithm set up so that it'll throw people on the top of my feed. I've been on for 2 weeks. Yes, I know. Dude, right now, for the love of God, 3 hashtags, all right? I sent you a message about it. 3 months, that's a long time. 3 hashtags in your photos that have at least 100,000 posts on them. Dude, you will explode. Your photos are incredible. I don't know who you have doing your photography. Do you have a life outside? I do. I don't know who you have doing your photography, kid, but you're on point. You have something that I wish I had right now. I'm not going to have it for a little bit, but you have an incredible... Sam has her opportunity freaking right here on Periscope. Sam, I'm just telling this kid, his name is Kanoa. Kanoa, am I saying it right? And his Instagram is doing really well. It's not just that it's doing really well, but Instagram is actually favoring his photos. So I'm like trying to give him a little coach, tell him like what direction, like how to hack the system there. Good to see you. Thank you very much, Lisa. I appreciate it. We'll see you soon. I'll take a stop in when you're live. If I see you there, when you hop at my feed, I'll make sure to come in and say hello. Thank you for your time and thank you for your kindness. Welcome from Russia. Privet. What's up, Angel? How are you? Hashtags for sure. 3. When people overdo it, Instagram hates that. Instagram hates it. Is Instagram a career? It could be. Periscope could be a career. YouTube could be a career. Instagram could definitely be a career. My pics are done with my iPhone 7 Plus and I edit with VSTO. Dude, please hit me up. No joke. Like, or if you have time for video chat, I would love to teach you about that. Or like if I could send you some links. Because whenever I see somebody, many people love Instagram, definitely. When I see people like with that kind of opportunity, like it's just like I'm not jealous of you. I'm happy for you, but like I'm kind of jealous. It's a rare thing for Instagram to like somebody that much, like without implication. Gonna binge watch 6 Feet Under today. Nice. It's like you've hit something. I don't know what it is, but you hit just the right part of it. And Instagram wants you, dude. Instagram wants you. And how do you tell that? Guys, if you go follow this kid on Instagram, watch. His photos will show up first in your feed. And he'll show up like every other photo for like 2 or 3 of his photos. Guarantee you. Because Instagram is favoring him in the algorithm. And I don't know why. I think it's the professional view of your photos. I think it's your age. And I think it's where you live. I think your photos are really good. It's a good location. And you're young. And that's what they're looking for. But that's just my opinion. I think that, I don't know what your family is like or if you have the money or anything like that. But if you could hire somebody to help you work on your social media, I would do it in a minute. Dude, you go vlogging in Hawaii, I bet you'll be famous in 3 months. I bet you. From Hawaii, what can be better? That's exactly. And and then your orientation as well. Dude, it's huge. They will love you. Stay genuine. Thank you. Carrie, please get me over on Instagram. Send me a DM. I'll follow you back. I'd love to get to know you. That's each and every one of you guys. Is there a certain technique he uses? Not on purpose, but there could be. The hot guy that was eating the burrito. I don't know about that, Jess, but thank you. But welcome to the fam. If anybody wants to follow, let me know. I'll get on it. That way I can see your broadcast and you can chat when we're limited. Maxim, privet, как дела? Okay, so I've never actually filled this thing to the brim. It's like super caffeinated. I've never done it. What is your car? 2012 Volkswagen CC. What about yours, Mustafa? And I actually filled this totally with the super caffeinated this time. And as you guys could tell, it's affecting me. Классик как Zeroyan. Привет. I don't know what that means. Wait, Skolka Tibilet? No, Skolko Tibilet. Skolko Tibilet. Is that right? Mine is a 2017 BMW M4. Bro, hire a freaking agent and a publicist. 2012. Dude, Kanoa, you're killing me. Do you know what I would do if I had, if I had that kind of money, I would already be famous. Like, dude, for the love of God, get on it. I am begging you to get on it. Like, I am going to be struggling from the bottom, and I will make it. But you have such a leg up on the competition. Bro, you could literally be famous. No joke. Like Periscope, like Instagram famous. Or, not just Periscope, or YouTube. Like, make a YouTube. Place did you get your coffee, bro? It must be good. I just got it at the gas station here. A 40-ounce espresso. Sure feels like it. Hootie hoo. I caught you, Maroon. How you doing, bro? You got such a leg up in the competition. Welcome on, Belterin. How are you? Tibliet. How old are you? What's another question? How's it going? Pretty good. Will, what's up? Let's go to Tibliet. Krasiv? No, not Kras. No, Krasivi is what the girls call me. I just noticed how big that coffee cup is. Yeah. Dude, you are so avoidant of it. No. Like, I love when people have like the opportunity to like literally do so many crazy things with this stuff, and it just doesn't mean anything to them because they don't understand the value, because the value is in another place, or they don't want to do it for a living. You would have to sell your soul, which means you would have to spend eternity in hell. Okay. Jess, how old are you? What's up? What's up? To be saying that. That's you. Are you a child? That's a really scary thing to say. We need to find another church. TB20? TB20? 23. And you're 20? Cool. No, I'm 20 today. Well, happy birthday! Happy birthday, Jess. Greggy, welcome back on. Greggy, Jess, feel free to message me on Instagram. Add me on Instagram, Jim Saroka. Shoot me a DM. I'll say hello if you'd like to get to know each other. I love getting to know new people, making friends. You 20? I'm 23. All right? Seriously. Thank you. I'm serious. I'm serious. Guys, give me a 1 if you and I have had a conversation. If we seriously have had a good convo, give me a 1. I'm back with you. Say hello, hello. I love getting to know new people. I'm extremely forward. I'm that annoying guy yes, I make friends with everybody. I want to. Like, I'm an extremely connected person. Torren's like brand new and he goes 1. Well, we will have a combo, bro. But thank you. And if you haven't, Kanoa, yes. I mean it. You message me, I do answer. And it's not like I'm something special. I ask you to DM me because I have people add me on Instagram that just want me to follow them back and then they unfollow me. You're charismatic. Yes, I've had a lot of coffee. How are you? Yeah, no, I've had people that like, they add me just so that I follow them and then they unfollow me. So like, that's why I ask you to DM me. I'm not being the pretentious prick. I'm not like, oh, I'm so cool, I want you to message me first. No, I'm asking you to message me so that I know that you're not like a freaking bot. You know what I'm saying? So that I know who's who, because I can't always tell. What's up, Ed? How are you? You're doing me a favor, and I'm very thankful. And don't worry about being in control or out of control of the conversation. I promise you, within 3 messages, you'll probably be in control of the conversation because I'm extremely friendly, and I'm not here to give you 3-word answers. I will literally send you a paragraph. Tell you 20 years. Well, welcome. Happy birthday. It's your birthday? No, I'm just kidding. Welcome on. How are things? Very good. Now that I am extremely caffeinated, I'm in a good mood. It's a good day. Beautiful outside. Oh. Where are you going? Just hanging out. I live in my car. Woo! If you're brand new, my name is Jimmy. I'm a small-time vlogger on YouTube. And I BS on Periscope. And then I have a personal Instagram, which people think I'm trying to, like, make professional. It's really annoying, because then they don't message me. Gave Mountain Dew and caffeine a month ago. Feel great. Good. What's your car? 2012 Volkswagen CC. Watch out for those trick-or-treaters tonight. That's funny. Do you know Russian? Niet Rus. I don't. Lublю Ruski. I love Russia, and I love Russians. But I understand Cyrillic. I know how to read the letters, but I don't know Russian, unfortunately. Hey, bro, you gotta check out American Assassin movie, bro. It's fire, man. I'll have to look into it. American Assassin. What do you do pastime apart from this? I seriously do a lot of analytics. I follow a lot of bigger people and really just try to get it right for myself. It takes a lot of work. Most people have a team behind them to do it. If you could learn another language, what would it be? Russian, for sure. Because, like, I'm already on track with that. Or Spanish, because it's extremely relevant. I love America. Thank you. I love America, too. Am I following that person? Oops. Yes. Okay. Come to the couch surf? Sure, bro. I got a passenger seat any day. Let me know. Philomena, privet. Or not privet. Hello, how are you? I'm Jimmy. Privet. Kid Rock. Kid Rock is here. How are you? I always wanted to learn another language. Just take time to process. Yeah. Dude, when people just go to another country, I hear that it's so much easier to learn the language when you're immersed in it and really don't have a choice. Because if humans have a choice between living and dying, we usually choose living. So normally we learn. Great, thanks. And you? I'm pretty good. I'm hanging out. God is good. I speak 2 languages, English and Hawaiian. Yeah, nice. Nice. Are you doing couch surf? Yes or no? No. Amen. I saw your bio. Missed your lives. It's all good. We're chilling. Oh, there's so much caffeine. Like, I could literally feel it running through my blood. Ah! How Uncle Sam? He's good. He's a little mad right now, but Shane, how are you, bruh? I speak gibberish. Nice. What is your name? I don't know you. How's your voyage? I'm taking a break. I'm in America right now. I'm chilling in Pennsylvania. Rafi, what's up? What's up? Yo, it's so funny, like, you guys know that I don't save anything. Like, I don't save any photos, anything from any of my travels or anything. And there's nothing on my Instagram right now. People are so confused. They're like, who are you? I don't know you. Hello. What's your religion? I'm a Catholic. What's up, Matt? Where are you from? Nothing, just watching TV. You? I'm chilling with my people and making new friends. Evgeny, welcome on. Wish I could be there. Yeah, me too. Oh, what's up? Where are you at? Where do you live? Pennsylvania. Pretty much everywhere, though. It's crazy. I have a brother named Sam. They call him Sam. I am Sam the man. Warm up a little. Yup. Caffeine's got my blood flowing, Lauren. I'll tell you that. Lauren, are we connected on Instagram? Have you messaged me before? Happy Halloween. I going to you. Come to the party. Yes! My Russian brother. Dracula? Blah, blah, blah. She goes, yes. Wait. Is that Lauren Brady? Jimbo, welcome on. Or should I not be saying it? What up? What's up? What's up? What up? Okay, I'm done. Sorry. LOL, yeah. I had no idea. What's your Instagram? Jim Saroka. JimSaroka_. What are you dressed up as today? I am a bumblebee. Ready? All I gotta do is throw on my baklava. Lubruros. Matrasha. Manusa, privet. Manusar, how are you? I'm serious, going, wait. All right. Instagram me, dude. I'll tell you where to go. I'm a bumblebee. Check it, bruh. Check it. I'm not done yet. Wait for me. Crazy man, hilarious, should be a comedian. Good. Well, good. Manasar. Get ready. Let's go. The Russian don't wear Under Armour. Why? They don't like it? Can't be revolution. Oh, God. I'm watching you, KGB. Okay. How cold is it there? See, I told you. KGB, you caught me. How'd you know? They literally think I'm like 23. Cause it's what? What are you doing? Becoming a bumblebee? A bzz. A bzz. A bzz. I'm Agent Obama. Nice. A bzz. I'm a bumblebee now. Hooty-hoo! You need antennas. Oh, I can figure that out. No, I can't figure that out. I need the windows down though. It's getting hot. Oh, it's getting hot! Ooh. You are nuts. I know. And a stinger. I got one, but mine's on the front. I wasn't able to view all of them. I'm dateable series. Bitches best keep walking. Love you too, Kid Rock. Bitches best keep walking. Oh, you are prime. Who needs Amazon Prime when you have Kid Rock? You should be a comedian. He's funny, bro. Hands down. Thank you. You're so nice. You're so nice. So polite. American Ninja. Watch out! I'm in a public parking lot. So yellow, I know. Chadwick, I'm Jim. What's up? Saw it, dude. I look like Gumby. Fix it. Candy corn? Yes, I like that one too. Follow you on Insta. Oh, thank you. I will add you back. I'll shoot you a message. Just what's your? Can you send me a message so I know who you are? Because like people will add me all the time, and then I'll have. I'm Chadwick. Oh, I thought so. I thought so. Are 2 pencils picking them? Remove. All good. All good. Yellow Ninja. That's funny. Is this your Halloween costume? Sure, that works. Yeah, guys, because I'll have people that add me just so that I follow them and then they'll unfollow me. So, smash me so I know. Let me know. Okay. Cool. And then if anybody, like if I get to know you guys pretty well, I would love to connect with you. Then we'll connect on Facebook Messenger. We do a video chat. Start video chatting. Tell me what's up. I video chat with a lot of people. You ask me what I do with my free time? I do that a lot. Like I literally spend like 8 hours a day just talking to people. Are you a bee? Sure. Looks like a banana suit. Nice, thank you. Yeah, I do. I talk to like everybody. That's what I do in my free time. As I connect with my friends here. Ling, welcome to the party. I'm gonna be a homicidal maniac. They look like everyone else. Oh, ha ha ha. I had somebody say that to me earlier today. So clever. We are created to connect with others. Absolutely. I 100% agree. Can we what? Can we plop and dock? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Thanks for the hearts. Let's get to 20 million hearts. No, let's get to 100 million hearts. Bro, you and my friends has the same personality. You just a great sense of humor. Thank you. Okay. A billion what? Thank you for the follow. Yeah. Welcome to the fan. That's why I do that. Like, that way you can chat when we have limited chats. Where's your girl? I don't have one yet. I mean, look at me. Why would I? Really? Look at me. Heart silly. What? Hey. Uh-oh. Bedtime? Hey, what's up, Diddy Doo? What's your plans for Halloween? To sulk. I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna sit here. Bundle banana. What's the temperature? 40 degrees. You look like a burrito. Yeah. Bedtime outfit? Yeah, you're not wrong, actually. Yeah, I gotta follow you, dude, so you can talk when we're doing limited chats. Okay, I got you. You're not gonna sleep? Not right now. Go trick-or-treating, please. No, oh my god. Won't even introduce me? I am right here, whoever asked. What? How can you see the screen so well? You're so far away. I just have really good vision. What's your name? Who's this? I've seen this guy before. LC. Oh, what's up, dude? Sorry. Uber or Lyft? I haven't tried Lyft before. Hot dog with mustard sauce. I like that. Uber or Lyft? I did try Lyft once. Definitely Uber, in my personal opinion. But I'll probably sign up for both to drive for them. He has caffeinated vision. Yeah. I go know how to speak. You have, not to be. That's okay. No Brutus. You drive Uber? Not yet. Dude, if your windows were tinted, it would be so chill and comfy. Yeah. You gonna be a driver? Maybe. We'll see. Maybe I'll dress like this. It'd be nice and dark inside, yeah. What's your costume? I don't know. I don't have one. What was I saying? Miami is so cold today, too. Really? What's the temperature? Guys, if you're brand new, my name is Jimmy. I'm a YouTuber. Very small time. Just got started. But, like mid-60s. Yeah, that is cold, isn't it? Especially down there. Dude, if you walked out like that, people would be okay with it since it's Halloween. I know, right? Today, at least. It's cold for us. Oh, yeah. If you're brand new, say hello. Let me know you're here. Don't be shy. Speak up. I think it's a bumblebee costume. Yeah. Are you want to sleep? No. I'm just not feeling too well. I feel sick.
tinted windows, heat set to 72, a lava lamp, a little bit of light incense, warm fluffy blankets. Oh my god, this person understands me. Who are you? Love do rude. Jamboa, welcome back. I am your inner voice. I usually tell that thing to shut up. Welcome from Dallas, Texas. How are you? Priscilla. You need one of those coats that take AA batteries and it heats up. I know, right? Whatever that yellow puff thing is looks comfy. Oh, it's extremely comfy. It's a sleeping bag. Great, good. Do you need a little bit of raw garlic and ginger? Oh yeah, I'm alright. That's funny. Yeah, they are bomb. Yes. Why is she laughing? You are an American friend. Okay? Yes. Yes, friends. How do you say friends in Russian? I don't remember. Hola, Jessicas. Drink ginger tea. Okay. No, I don't have like a cold. I'm just sick to my stomach. I'm really tired. That's how I get. Like when I get extremely tired, I get really nauseous. Friends in Russian? Okay. It's too cold to be productive today. Yeah. What are you doing? We're just hanging out. Kenny, what's up? Like Kenny Rogers? Oh man, I feel for you. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm good. See? It's obvious. Yo, I'm so dateable. What part of California? No, I'm in Pennsylvania. But I'm like thinking, I've been to LA a couple times. So like in my mind, I'm in California right now. I'm in California. Nothing, just hanging out. Sweet. It is fake about choice. Oh, yeah. What's after PA? I have no idea. Meeting Laffy Taffy. First joke. What does the bunny say on January 1st? Happy Halloween. What does he say? Go somewhere warmer for the winter. I love it. Dude, I love this weather. Happy New Year! How are you? You come eat my lentil soup. I'll stop now, I'm not funny. Goodbye. I love you. Don't forget to follow. Message me on Instagram. I better get your DMs. I better. Like, if any one of you that spent, like, all this time with me and I don't get a message from you, I'm gonna be so pissed. Bro, you in New York? I'm in Pennsylvania right now. But I've been in New York. In Vladivostok 2 nights. You're in Vladivostok? No way. Dude, I've researched that place. Vladivostok looks amazing. Like, I want to go there. Slide in your DMs. Alright. Funny. Vladivostok, I've researched it because it's like literally the other side of the world. And it ties back to something else research-wise that I've looked up. I texted you on Instagram. Thank you. I'll message you back. I haven't left here yet. When I leave here, I'll be answering my DMs. And like talking with everybody. That's literally what I do all day. Here in SoCal isn't the greatest day. Really? What's going on? Respudia. Hello, I'm Jimmy. I live in Vladivostok. Sweet. I think that's really cool. I want to go there. Your car for sale? Not anymore. I won. Yeah. The weather sucks today, yeah? I won, and I won't have to worry about it again. I love winning. God is good. That's all I do is win. Sorry. Cloudy and cold. Bummer. How come beach members never starve at the beach? Why? Dude, if I were you, I'd be sleepy as hell. Yeah. I just got a lot of energy. I'm like 23. And my libido's through the roof because I'm a virgin. I'll be alright. Is it cold in Pennsylvania? Yeah, well, it's like 40. It's not bad. It's definitely not Vladivostok weather. I'll tell you that much. Because all the sandwich is there. All the sandwich is there. Dude, that's cold. Oh, that's nice. I do is win no matter what, with joy on my mind, I never give up. Yeah! My English is little, but I'm trying. We love you. Jimmy, you gotta go by. Follow me, keep by. I did. We'll see, bro. I already followed you. Bam! Look at that. See how that works? It's called fam. Ask me to follow you. I have to. I got you, bro. Do you have the eye cover thing for sleeping? I do, but I don't use it. I always wake up with it off. That zip. There you go. Those would be extremely helpful. Mm-hmm. No, he doesn't know what you're saying. Don't. Oh, boy. Ate breakfast? Yeah. Mander, how are you? Long time no speak. I don't understand exactly. It's all good. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. LOL. Hi. Put a pumpkin face in your sleeping bag. Yo, that'd be so cool. Wait. Why? Wait. I said that would be so cool, but I actually have no idea what you're talking about. I spend too much food eating out. Yeah? Too much. I spend too much on eating out. Doesn't matter, yo. What's up? Sorry, I meant on. Oh, yeah. Where are we at right now? We're at 14 live views, 3 hours. Amanda, Jamie, Liam, Sam, Philomena, Diddley, Reg, Linda, Bree, Callie Q, Clara, Jorlyn, Kelly, Global. Okay, yeah, I'll pass on that one. Thank you. See you later. Rhonda and 35 other people. What's up? Looks like a banana. Yeah. Hi, bro. All right. Thanks. See you later. I'll follow you back. Have a great day. Don't forget to get on my YouTube, guys, just in case I disappear from Periscope. And no, don't follow my YouTube for content. I do live streams just like I do here. Say my name, please. Okay. I don't remember your name. I gotta go look. I'm cozy. It's a cold there. Yeah, I'm good to... Heidi. Maroon, welcome back. You're a Barbie. I caught you. You still buzzing? Mm-hmm. Buzz. Thank you. Yep. I got some nectar. I have no references, though, on how it tastes because I'm a bee. Yep. I'll go eat something. Text you on Insta. Hugs. Much appreciate it. We will talk very soon. Do not know your name. Can I call you Yellow Ninja? Yes. Dude. Nice costume. Thank you. So down. Who's that? I've seen this name. They said they were broadcasting, I think. Yeah. What's up, Clara? Oh. Happy Halloween. At the same time? Aw. Are you broadcasting me? I really hope you're not making fun of me if you are. People broadcast me all the time. It's not cool. I was nice to you and I thought you were really pretty. What's up? How are you? Why does everybody gotta suck off my content? Unless she's not doing that, then that's cool. But she's currently live and she's in here. If you're over there and somebody's making fun of me, come hang out. I'm not like that. I don't do that. I ain't about it. This butterfly, what's up? Jim. Hello. How are you? If you weren't one of my day ones, I don't think I would have let you get away with that comment. Mother of God. Moving on. Are you the banana? Yeah, I'm a banana. What's up, Alex? How are you? This is our Halloween celebrate too. Yeah. Halloween, sweet. Turin, welcome back. Are you a B? I am. Love that you are still here. Thank you. Sam, welcome back. What was it? What do they say? I don't remember. I missed it. Oh, in USSR. Is there still a USSR? Wait, it's just Soviet. Yeah, United Soviet. No, it's just Russia now, right? Or do you still? Yeah, I didn't think so. This dude still lives in the USSR though, over in Vladivostok. Yeah, just Russia. Some people never let it go. Roman, you look so much like Dave Franco. Yo, yeah, thank you so much for that compliment. I really appreciate that compliment. I've heard that before. It means a lot to me. There's some good looking dudes. No, I know USSR. But guys, it's no different. Like, you know how some people in the South can't let go of the whole Confederate thing? That's how some people are in Russia with the USSR. Like, they can't let it go. Like, they still view it that way. Kind of do, actually. Yeah. Dave is fun as hell. Yeah. Like, I'll say that as a dude. Hotter than him. Whoa. But Dave Franco's from Los Angeles. Correct. Oh, man. Need to move down to LA. That's what a lot of people say, but I can't afford it at the moment. Aren't you too hot in there? No, I'm good. Oh, man. Now comes the caffeine headache. Expensive. Do you think you would want to become an actor? Maybe. I don't know. What's up, Christy? You could do it. Yeah. Interesting look. I honestly believe, like, I put myself out there. I truly believe that if somebody saw my potential or thought that I could do that knew what they were doing, they'd probably reach out to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm putting in my work, and I'm going to keep doing my work, but I'm not looking to sacrifice myself. Mario, what's up? How are you? You put yourself out there, and it's a cold, scary world. What's up, Drew? Cold today? Yeah, it's nice though. Things don't get handed to you in Hollywood, though. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I'm just gonna do my thing. It's gonna do my thing. If it takes me there, it takes me there. You have the potential, man. You get to do. Nah. It's all good, bro. Someone just tweeted me and said, "Don't befriend Jim Saroka. He will ruin your brand. Block him." Welcome to my world, man. They're called my trolls. I was like, what? Yeah, just report them. They get limited. They get knocked off of Twitter all the time. They just make new accounts. They're just trolls. Just hanging out today? Yeah. I get a lot of trolls. That's what happens when you do well. Thankfully, when they try it on Instagram, they end up getting their entire profile ruined. Like, I've had so many people try to troll me on Instagram, and they literally get their own personal profile kicked off of Instagram. I think it's hilarious. But neither here nor there. At least he started by saying I'm cute. He complimented me first. That's important. Yo, kudos to you, dude. Smart kid. Dude, there's some hot Russian girls in LA. Okay. What are you? American. What are you? Your costume. I'm just being an ass. Yeah, I am a banana. This is actually a sleeping bag and my baklava. Arabian, probably. What? What's that there? There's some hot Hawaiian girls in my bedroom. Summer party. Funny. It's a banana bee. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to do anything but work and look silly. Two things I'm good at. So, dude, that's a great costume. Thank you. So what, like, what does everybody do for a living?
Those are two important things. Agreed. It reminds me of the guy from The Simpsons. I'll take it. Hello,
Mel, how are you?
Mexican B. Yeah?
16, go to school, that's it. Alright. That is in Arabic. I can't read Arabic.
Work as an accountant. Cool. Gotta find somebody to do my taxes. Season's coming up. Buddy, what's up? Like, I have all my stuff organized, but I'm thinking about hiring a professional for this season. Where do you work? Everywhere. In the summer, I lifeguard. Nice. Yo, lifeguarding, I hear, is pretty cool. I never got into it. Welcome back, buddy. Hello again. Tracy, welcome back. I graduated from University of Phoenix with a AA degree while holding down 3 jobs. Wow. Congratulations. Good for you, my friend. It's fun. I get to work without a shirt or shoes and save people. That sounds like a solid job. Have you ever had to do it? Yo, Clara is still live. Yo, Clara, thank you so much for spending time with me and doing your thing. That's like super cool. Just play a doctor on TV. Nice. Yo, like, no joke. This girl's live right now and talking about me. Or, I mean, hanging out with us. Yo, girl, that's commitment. God bless you. Dude, did you see the makeup artist Bobby Vicker? I don't. You better mess me on Instagram. I will initiate further conversation. Save a boy's life. Oh, wow. Tracy, welcome back. Guys, like, message me on Instagram. After that, like, I will initiate if you want to talk. Or, like, if we could get to know each other better, I would like to video chat with you and, like, get to know you for real. Like, that's literally what I do all day is talk to people. What's up, Tracy? Same with you, Tracy. You're here all the time. Hit me up on Instagram. We'll connect on Facebook. We'll do video chat. He swam into a swarm of jellyfish. Oh, that is so sad. I hear that's really, really bad. That happens a lot. Like with the jellyfish, and people don't see it. Yeah. Whoa. Dude, do you have like an older sister? And not to like, or like, do your parents want to adopt anybody? Bring me to Hawaii? And then you have to pee on them. Ew, okay. Wait, you're joking or are you serious? Hippo Jack, what's up? I've never been adopted, so I just foster care. What's up, Laker? My whole life. I have 2 younger brothers, yeah? Well, if your parents want an extra kid and you want an older brother, just say the word. I could be Hawaiian. Happy Halloween, Ryan. How are you? But maybe my parents will adopt you. I'm serious. I've never been adopted. I'm down for it. Legally, I still could be adopted. No joke. Till the end of my 23rd birthday, I'm still considered to be a ward of the state. I have 2 brothers. Nice. Like, technically, I'm not emancipated, but, like, I'm an independent. But technically, till the end of 23, I can be adopted. How are you, man? Legally, I can be adopted in the 50 states. How funny is that? Like, at 23 years old, I could get adopted. There are people that do. Come here and sleep on my couch, and my parents will be like, who is this grown man on my couch? And you'll just be like, well, you had a son a long time ago? And, no, I'm just kidding. This is my new older brother. I adopted him. I found him. We are family now. He's mine. That'd be cool. Yes. Dude, I would love it. I'd love to be a part of some friggin' family. Like, have an identity. That'd be cool. Like, my name means nothing to me at all. Yeah, man, that'd be super cool. Okay. You will fit right in with my family. You have my family personally. Oh, well, thank you. I'm back. Welcome back. Yeah, like, I don't identify with any of that crap. I don't... Jim Westbrook. Yo, yeah, I'm down. Jim Westbrook. Or we could pick a new name with... Can we pick, like, a Hawaiian first name, too? Can I just get rid of the name altogether? New identity? Let's do it. Because Jim is not... I don't like my name either. Sweet. Let's do it. Just call me... Dave.
Keohalani. Keohalani. What does that mean? Kiki Westbrook. Hi, Dave. Instead of James Franco, Dave Franco. What's up, Ron? How are you? Do you like anything about yourself? Yeah, I like everything else. For the most part. Anyway. How about Frank? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. It means mist of the sea. Oh, shit! I am so down. Sunnyside egg for Halloween. I like it. How are you, Robert? What you dressed up as? Whatever people interpret it. I'm an abstract painting. I like my dumps. Nice. California state of mind, but you're in Blanket, PA. What? Exactly. I'm like trying to think as if I'm in. My name means wisdom of God. Wow. Powerful. It's a good name to have. Wisdom of God is the only thing that's kept me alive. What's up, Meek? How you doing, man? Happy Halloween. Woo-hoo! Look like the biggest doofus. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Sam. Where are you from? Who jumped out of an airplane on parachute failed. Yeah. What's up? You know what, Josiah Westbrook, pleased to meet you. Nice to meet you, my friend. I've always... Oh, I missed it. That's funny. Thank you. You going trick-or-treating? Sure. No, I'm not going trick-or-treating. Welcome from Portland. I'm Jimmy. Or Jesse is from Portland. Cool. Guys, get me on Instagram. I'll add you back. Send me a message. Let me know that you added me so that I don't get like random ads. Maximus, but alright, I seriously what are you? American, what are you? Did you see that person's screen name? No, I don't care. I'll pass. Your name? Jim. What's his Instagram to? It's a place where I could actually message people back and forth. And then there's Facebook Messenger. Costume. Bumblebee, maybe? I don't know. It's actually sleeping bag in a baklava, not even in an outfit. Have any other state? Pennsylvania. Oh yeah, dude, I've been all over the U.S. I traveled the United States like 3 times. New name, new identity. I don't know. Yeah, I gotta use the restroom, so I'm gonna figure that out right now. Okay, sit in your car. Yes. Thanks for blocking that, dude. Yeah, I ain't about it. I use a cup for... So, are you friends anymore? Who? Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take a run over and use the restroom. If any comments hop up in here that are troll comments, and you'll know the troll comments. Good voice. No. I want you to screenshot them and DM them to me on Instagram. Thank you. To keep up. All right, peace. No, my name is Jim. I'm just joking. Yeah, just screenshot and send them to me in DM and Instagram. If you get anybody coming in here, you get all sorts of crazy stuff. Just people trying to manipulate and be fucking, excuse my language, like nut jobs. Like I get nut jobs in here that'll literally come in here like, you name it. Like for anybody that's not familiar with bigger periscopers, that's how it works. If you have any sort of social clout on this app, they'll call you everything from a pedophile to... So... I may or may not need coolant in my vehicle. So if you see any of that, just do me a favor, screenshot it and DM it to me on Instagram so I could track them down, find out who it is, and block their IP from getting near my profile.
Haters, I know. What I've learned how to do, I've learned how to backtrack it and get their IP. And that way they can't get back to me on any profile. Not just, because what they'll do is they'll make a whole bunch of profiles. And then they'll troll me from all different profiles. But once I have their IP, they can't get on my content. And that's why they're going extra crazy recently because of that. But, they don't like being silenced. They do not like that. That's pretty funny. Bunch of losers. All right. God, please keep my vehicle working until I get this job going. If anybody wants to help with the bills, Super Hearts are appreciated. I am a super broadcaster, and they will be cashed out tomorrow. You can buy Super Hearts right here. There's a little button. They're 99 cents a pack. They are very helpful. The Super Hearts transfer into money, and I get 100% of anything that you shoot in there because I have been getting the 70% plus a 30% bonus every month. So thank you very much for those of you that do. I will be cashing out about 300,000 Super Hearts right now. Is Patreon okay? Yes, that's very helpful. Patreon.com/Jim Saroka, as low as $5 a month, and to support our content, or just support me making it to social media for a living. Why am I worth it? If I am for you, I am. If I'm not, I'm not. I understand either way. But for those of you that believe in me and really think that we can make this happen, and really just be the friend of the internet and make the world a better place by giving a good example of how, just how men should speak and treat in the friendships, and that you don't have to do anything big to be important or special. And that's why I do what I do. So I'll be right back. I'm going to run to the restroom. If you get any of the crap that I talk about, it's because I do collect income from these platforms. So feel free to screenshot that and send it to me. And I will be right back. So anybody have any good conversation? Yeah, absolutely. Just block them out. Feel better? 100%. A little bit. Keep a lick and keep on ticking. I don't understand, but I like it. I like it a lot. Because it's positive. That positivity. Just got a DM asking me if I've ever been to the beach. Yeah. You speak Spanish? I don't. Do you speak English? Yes. Cool. No habla español. Nope. I'm a little farm boy from Northeast Pennsylvania. Uneducated, unseasoned, innocent, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and ready to take on the world. And I know it, too. There's a lot of things I should be afraid of, but my naivety keeps me from being scared. Sounds hot. Thanks, bro. Hola, los que hablan español. Well, nice to meet you, man. Welcome from, or that you speak Spanish. Good. What's up, AJ? Buenos dias. Yes. Si no entiende. What is he saying? You should do a toothpaste commercial. Cool. I'd love to learn Spanish. Don't get me wrong. Not very good. You? I'm very good. Why? What's the matter? ¿Por qué? I said, are you asking me to, are you teaching me Spanish or what are we talking? Sell it to all Spanish speakers and then he will translate if needed. Aw, thank you so much, man. Yo, that's super helpful. How nice of you. He doesn't really understand. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. I lost feeling in my right leg and they can't find out why. No way. I'm sorry to hear it. Is that like... I don't even know what to say. Nah, dude, not a laughing matter. No. I am from Northeast Pennsylvania in the United States. What about you? What's up, RJ? I only know a little Spanish, not much though. Same. Our what's the update, AJ? All right, love you too, AJ. Stay well. If you ever need me, I'm here. Hablemos en español. Okay, okay. Let's speak Spanish. Teach me. Los Latinos digan de ¿dónde somos o qué? I don't know Spanish. I don't know Spanish. I don't know Spanish. No, I know English. Latinos, let's say where we are from. Where are you from? I like this so much. I like this guy. What's up, Under Contracts? I am a fan of this multicultural thing that's going on right now. Thank you for not judging me from being a typical farm boy from Pennsylvania, for being a typical American that doesn't know Spanish. My English is not good. That's okay. We love you anyway. You in Cali, J Slice? No, Brando. What's up, bruh? No, I am currently in Pennsylvania, and I'm giving the Cali vibes because I want to be warm. Spanish is like Portuguese. That's what I hear. Looks sunny in Philadelphia. Hey, look who it is. Brandy, how are you? Ona lahui pene nui kaho omai kai. What? Sister's nuts, bro. I know. Let's not talk about it, please. Hey, bro, what type of music listen to? All kinds. Este tipo habla de todo. Stedman, what's up, dude? I had to throw some Hawaiian into it. I'm down. Fair, sorry. That's okay, it's okay. I just, no. I don't associate. It doesn't matter, yo, welcome on. What was it in? I'm more of a hip-hop, R&B, pop, rock, etc., yeah. Yo, Hawaiian dude, is there any way for me to get to Hawaii? Like, no joke. Do you have, like, family or anybody to be interested in, like, housing me? Like, having me come for a while? I would love learning Hawaiian and like getting involved with the culture. I think that is the coolest thing. I've done a lot of different things like that. It's good, just a little hard to read and write. Some words don't sound the same as English. Yeah. Thank you very much for Super Hearts. Guys, Super Hearts cash out tomorrow. If you have any spare change, $5, anything. Super, super helpful. Literally paying my bills. Like, y'all are incredible. Y'all are super helpful. I'm not begging. I'm not relying on you. I'm just telling, like, you are showing appreciation for me being here. I'm thankful to be here either way. I will be here either way. But your extra support is a huge difference in my own personal life as I'm kind of like getting my crap together. I have a plane. You can come. We have a guest house. Are you being serious? Liam, what's up? Mama Guevo type. What does that mean? In Hawaiian families, guests are always welcome. Cool. That was just like, bam. She had no, there was no jab, right hook. That was just like right hook. It's like, bam. I barely swerved it. It's part of our aloha spirit. Yo, I'm so down. Hit me up. Or I'll hit you up. I'll message you today. What's wrong with what? I don't know. Why did you say penis? What? Bam, Blocktober. Y'all thought it was Halloween. Happy Blocktober. Hawaii is beautiful. That's what I hear. Yes, he has one. He is male. Yes. Yes. I was just double checking. Baba booey. Let's go! Where you at? Where are you rolling from? What's the deal, bro? Thank you, Super Hearts! You want to see me go nuts? Throw me Super Hearts. No joke. Like, you want to see me literally go ballistic. I will lose my shit right on live broadcast. You can see who I... That's Super Hearts. You can see who I anytime I picks. I know. Show me Mama Guevo. I don't know what Mama Guevo is. Let's go, Brawl Day, my brother. Yeah! Hey, boner. What? What? Guys, refocus. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. So I don't know what it is. Ugh. I have a feeling he's talking about inappropriate things, and yeah, that's probably what's going on right now. I'm calling it right now. Okay, cool. Oh, every time I think I found a cool one. You guys want to see me pour water? He said, oh, okay. Aw, you're adorable. Okay, ready? This is how I do it. Shit. Sorry, I need two hands. I hate when they call Jeff Guy he loves the ladies. What? Jeff Gay. Who's Jeff? That is crazy, man. People will send some... No, forget it. You can't dress like that in Hawaii, though. What? Josh. Oh, yeah. Poor guy. Jeez, that's a big lot of water. Uh-huh. Dude, I got four 4-gallon jugs in my trunk. You know, like the kind that you put on a... Sorry, I need two hands. Anyway, Instagram, Facebook video chat. What was I saying? Brianna, welcome on. What was I saying? Refocus. Yeah, poor Josh, not cool. Good dude. We all have our hang-ups, but second, yes, I have, you know, like those you put on water coolers. I have 4 of them in my trunk. Always prepared. Right into the gutter. Yeah, God didn't make our mouths for that. Kind of talk. Make me want to leave. What? You have to pee. Okay. It's Rosemary. Hey, how are you? Thank you for the super hearts. Leave space in the top of trees and expansion. Yeah, I do for sure. Thank you. Yo, man, you about that life? What? Hey, Alice, how are you? Yeah, Rosemary, can I connect with you on Instagram? What's up, Alice? Okay, here. Give me 1 second. Let me put my water back real quick. Oh, pretty good. Of course. Okay, awesome. Would you mind adding me? Would you do me the favor? Maybe adding me and send me a DM. I'll obviously respond, and I promise to initiate afterwards. It's just very. it's yes. I'll add you for sure. Thank you. Gone. Yes. What? All right. Cool. I missed you guys. I'm enjoying this right now. I haven't spent so much time on Perry all at once in a long time. Can't give super hearts watching online, I guess. No, I think you have to be in. I don't know. Actually, don't know. Are you on Twitter? I'm not. Too much drama. Go try to find you. Be right back. Thank you. Awesome. It'd be good to talk with you. I'd love to learn more about what you do. Like, seriously. I've actually, believe it or not, I have tried to find people who were open to speaking about their experiences and stuff like, no joke, but like they always are afraid that I'm going to try and work an angle, if you know what I'm saying, but I'm just not like that. You have a Facebook? I do. I have Facebook Messenger. Nietrus. Lubruruski. A phone app, I guess. Yeah. Let's go, sis. Hello. Hi. Polya. Hello. I love translating and studying foreign languages. Me too. She goes, yes. I love Russia. I love my Russians. I do not know Russian, but I'd like to learn it one day. Kimba, how are you? Said low budget at the moment. I'll get there. I want to learn it in Russia. We are currently at 4,000 super hearts. Thank you very, very much. That is, for me, that's like $4. Thank you. $4 this broadcast is a good start. All right, thank you. We'll see you, man. Or wait, no, it's not. That's wrong. Self-teaching my Portuguese. Sweet. Say something Russian. Butterbrod. I'm down for a good sandwich. No, 4,000. What is it? 100,000? 66. What was that? 66 cents for. Yeah, like $4. What's for lunch? Nothing. Currently out of money. Pop-Tarts, probably. Thank you for the super hearts. Carrie, happy Halloween. How are you?